Welcome, everyone. We are the Smoking Dragons. We aren't your average dungeon crawlers. And today is Legend of Arcadia, episode Althea, session number 3. Woo! Yo ho, we're being pirates again.
Hey,
let's go. All right, I'm really excited. After session 2, things are really starting to pick up, and we're really getting into the thick of this adventure. We're seeing where things are going. We've got a couple theories of what's going on, and all this stuff going on. And currently we're in the middle of Thankmas. Yay, Thankmas! Thank you for those numbers.
Oh yeah,
we don't know
good
right
numbers.
Now. Good numbers.
I can't believe we've hit 20,000 already.
Oh my god.
1 million. You guys are too kind.
Oh my god, how are you guys feeling today? You guys really excited?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Very excited.
I'm really excited.
Thinking about it all week.
I think I finally conquered the true villain of color correction. So
yes, always got to conquer the villain of color correction.
It did cost me my background.
Also, Biggest has been kicked off of the Bahamas and is now in the ocean.
He's now adrift.
Yeah.
Well, we are currently adrift on the seas.
It's true.
You had to sell your villa in the Bahamas
to finance this new camp.
Hey, look, a volleyball.
Volleyball.
Wilson.
So let's go ahead and get into the recap of what happened last time. As you were about to shove off from the port of Duntra, screams could be heard from the port, and it turns out that one of your crewmates had been hung by his neck until he was dead, and there was a symbol that was painted on him in blood, which is the symbol of a dragon's head with a flaming eye where the dragon's eye would be. As you had been searching for this crewmate that you may have possibly believed could have been the spy that had left the note under the captain's door. After some extra investigating, Iris decided to reveal to the crew that she is a College of Whispers bard and is working with Omen due to the College of Whispers having a contract with them. The rest of the crew the rest of the officers specifically, didn't seem to have many opinions on the matter, just, oh, now that's a thing. Though Bane felt that it would be even more, it emboldened Bane to seek out Iris and also tell her secret that she was once an Omen operative. Being wary of everything, and Iris reassuring Bane after Iris had already had the talk with the captain about being a current Omen operative with the College of Whispers before revealing it to the officers. Iris sort of pushed Bane to be honest with the captain and that he would be understanding, seeing as how Iris believed that after the captain had found out, Iris believed that she would be at the bottom of the ocean, which didn't happen. The captain was very understanding and appreciated the honesty. And after receiving a message from Captain Greeneye, delivered to Iris by Raven Armburst, a relatively new-ish member of the crew. I mean, he's been around for a while, but he's still new. The crew began to make ready to go on a voyage that would see them going to the Sunset Grove, wrapping around to Smuggler's Rest, and finally ending up in Umbra, where they are to gather information from each of these locations to try to figure out what is going up next with Omen. Meanwhile, as the voyage is about to take place, Bane and Iris, while speaking privately, Bane is able to copy down the map that the captain had given to Iris in order to satisfy Omen's queries. Bane is able to copy it down and make notes on what this structure is, and it happens to be Omen's headquarters, and this particularly leads down into their archived libraries. I realize I am telling this recap really out of order, and I'm sorry.
It makes sense.
But this is where my brain is going.
Order around these parts.
We're pirates, yar! No such thing as order. So, bringing this to the captain, as well as Bane admitting that she was once an Omen operative, the captain is now in a good mood because now they have their very first actual lead onto what to do next. And so they are to pick up supplies from Sunset Grove, head to Smuggler's Rest to gather any extra information, and finally make port in Umbra to find any other potential information and perhaps some potential allies. Who knows? But we pick up as the first day of the voyage towards Sunset Grove is complete, and it is now the next day, and we delve back into Legend of Arcadia, episode Althea.
Ooh.
Sailing through the port, or not the port, the Strait of Liza, you've got just a bit of one more day's journey before you make it to Sunset Grove by, I would say, like dusk, so the sun will still be up by the time you hit Sunset Grove. So you'll be in Sunset Grove by the time the sunset happens. So
Yay.
it kind of works
It's
out.
fitting. So
It's
fitting.
Thematic. The messenger gave me a box as well that I'm supposed to open in front of the captain. I would like to do that while we're still in transit.
Okay.
So I'll get it from like my little cot or where I'm crashing, which lately has been the doctor's bay, and I'll go up to the captain while he's steering, because it didn't seem important that I not open it in front of other people as well. He just said open it in front of the captain. So I'll be like, sorry to bother you, Captain, but my father said I was supposed to open this near you.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll open it up.
You open it up, and there's nothing inside.
In the shit? Does that make any sense to you?
Not even a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna close it and then use knock.
Okay. You use knock, and you hear and then it opens up, and you see a ring inside.
Oh, I wasn't actually sure that would work, but okay. I'll take the ring out and hand it to the captain.
And you see with this ring, it is a gold ring with a green emerald inlaid. Looks like a regular old ring.
All right. Well,
Don't know
maybe
why he wanted me to see it.
I don't know. All I know is that the messenger specifically said my father wanted you to be around when I open the box.
Strange.
I'll take the ring, and does it fit on any of my fingers?
Yeah, it fits on your index finger.
Okay. I'll put it on my index finger. especially, worried about him since he's going back to Mythos, and I know how dangerous that was the last time.
Mm-hmm. So you put it on, and it's kind of loose when it goes on, but then you feel it kind of form fit to your finger.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it magically fits.
Back to the Future 2
Are we going to see
sneakers.
this?
I'm not hiding it at all whatsoever.
If anybody's around, you could see it.
Nobody's gonna miss anything shiny on this ship.
Fair point.
Shiny? Shiny?
So, I mean, whoever's nearby, I am currently holding my finger up like this.
Does it make a little, like, reflection up against the ship that I would chase?
Or
I don't think
Athelstan
it's that
would.
big.
Or,
Oh, okay.
or Athelstan.
Athelstan chasing you, chasing that.
Ooh, that's a... Oh! It's still sunup, right?
Yes.
We're on Tom and Jerry mini episode.
God. Alright. And we can ask stuff about this rig, right? It's not exclusive to Iris?
You can. What do you want to ask?
Does it do anything in particular when you hold it up to sunlight?
Not sure. I'll hold it up to the sunlight.
Nothing seems to happen.
Can I sense anything magical about it?
It just looks
Aside from the
very
fact- I mean, we just saw it changed, like, and fit here, but like, is there anything else we can discern?
Nope. There is
don't
nothing.
hear any
Your noise
pouring.
canceling is on point.
That is such a silent pour.
Of course. Noise canceling on point. Whatever, I'm gonna cut that out. Fucking shit out. God damn.
If my-
And then you're gonna cut back into you saying that for no reason. Fucking shit ass thing. Oh, I heard that though. Okay, so you did leave. You are like in clear view of us out and all that.
Absolutely. I am
Okay.
not hiding this at all whatsoever.
What's this then?
My father gave it to me before we left port. It was a gift. He told me to open it in front of the captain. Shrunk to my finger, but doesn't seem special in any other way.
But Sigib, if you want to glean anything magical from it, I'm gonna need an Arcana roll.
Not an engagement ring, is it?
Rolled the 4, but
From
it's
my
still good
father?
for a 10 total.
I feel
You
Go ahead.
feel faint magical energy from it. There could be more if you focused hard enough, but you are getting like a faint magical tinge from it.
I guess I will just kind of pass that along. It seems like there's some kind of dormant magic in it. I don't know what it does, but I can. feel
Anyway,
it.
you can find out.
I don't know. DM is that other Arcana?
How about this? How about, and I'll try to take it off.
You can take it off.
Take it off. How about this? Considering you always seem to give me shit, let me show you that this is a sign that I actually like you, and I'll hand it to him. Say, take your time, and please let me know if you find anything special about it.
just to confirm, none of us know who her dad is, right?
Bane does.
Oh,
I told Bane.
Okay.
Sorry, you weren't there for
Okay.
that, but Bane
And at
does.
this point, Sigurd would be suspicious.
well, I was gonna say, yeah, like I didn't know your dad was at Fort.
Oh, yes, I visited him while we were there.
I mean, she said she was going to meet him, I'm sure.
Did she say she was going to meet her dad?
No, she did not say
No.
that when she left. No.
Okay.
Okay, so Sigib, if you spend some time with the ring, you might be able to figure out what it does.
I'm
Question.
debating
for
whether or not it'd be a
Sigurd.
bad idea for me or not for me to put it on.
Yes, Bane.
What kind of spells does Sigib have? Do you have Identify?
I do not know.
That would be a way to find out immediately.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, are we all skipping over this, or does no one have it?
I don't have it.
No, I figured
Dang.
he definitely would have said if he had it.
Yeah, if I had it,
Damn.
it would have been the first thing I did.
Yeah, he'd be like, give me that shit.
Fucking identify that shit.
Gimme.
Oh, it's just right away.
Curiosity is going to get the better of me, and I'm going to put it on.
Oh shit.
See
Okay.
if it does anything. For
He
all I know, it
loses
might
a
not even
finger.
like shrink to me.
At first, like you try to put it on, but it doesn't fit your finger, but then it magically form fits to your finger.
Can I feel anything different now that I'm wearing?
Yes, actually.
Where's the facial hair?
Roll me Arcana with advantage.
I'm just standing there like, what is it, Sigib?
Another fucking fool.
At this point,
Okay,
it's
there we go.
probably
20,
caught
20,
my
23. There we
attention,
go.
And I'm gonna walk
We're at
over.
4.
This ring has 3 charges of the spell Shield,
Nice.
Very nice.
which recharges every day at dawn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Papa's really looking out for me.
I guess I'll take
Yeah.
it off and hand it back to her and say, looks like your father wanted you to stay safe. Feels like
Oh.
there's enough power in this to create a magical shield thrice daily. It
Oh.
seems like it draws in magic and recharges over time. So every
I will
day
s-
you should be able to reuse it back to full strength.
Thank
Are
you.
the charge? Are the quick question? Are the charges used every time we use a spell on it? Kind of on it,
No,
or is
essentially
Okay.
she can use
Every
the
time she
ring
casts the spell.
to, as a reaction, cast the spell Shield 3 times a
Okay.
day.
And how good is shield? Like, is that exempt
Shield
anything?
increases your AC by, I think, like 5 as a reaction.
An invisible
Okay.
barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have a +5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack, and you take no damage from magic missile.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
I'm standing back like, daddy's girl indeed.
I will smile fondly at the ring as I put it back on and go, he should have kept this for himself, but I'm not going to shirk my dad's protection. Thank you. I appreciate that, Gunny.
Trust it will find good use.
I certainly hope so. I don't let my father's gifts go to waste, especially when they're protecting my life.
So I will have to add that item to your inventory later. I might have to create that item because that is not an existing magic
Would she,
item.
would she
Okay.
need to attune to it?
Yeah, you would need to attune to it, which is via a short rest.
Oh,
So when I
I'll tell
add
her-
it, you'll have to attune to it.
I guess that would be something my character would know.
Yeah.
Wear it and get used to the power.
okay.
Make sure you
I
feel
can do-
connected to it. Otherwise, it's not.
Okay. Thank you. How shall I reward you, Gunny? Do you want a kiss? You know you can't resist me.
You. It'll be enough knowing that my crew is well taken care of.
Well,
Don't say I
Thank
didn't do
you.
anything nice.
this was supposed to be me showing you that I trust you, and then you say, Joe say I've never done it. Gunny!
Listen, he freezes faces and gives gifts just as soon. Man of many layers.
I
as I've
believe
come
I'm
to
going
know.
to make a song about you called Hot and Cold.
The mention of this being kind of touches her face and slowly backs away.
Aside from that, just before bed, I'm gonna do sending just to my dad. It doesn't have to be anything specific, just, you know, making sure he's okay, the journey's going well.
Well, we're not at nighttime just yet.
Oh, just before I go to bed. I thought we were doing like the whole day. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. We'll get there though.
Okay.
As you're sailing, and it is a bright sunny day. You're sailing through, then all of a sudden the sun goes out, completely out.
What the fuck?
And then what is replaced is full moon. Viofa's gift is going crazy at this point. It's the aurora. It is far more active than it has ever been, and it is just.
We haven't even. Well, no. I guess technically, would this be carrying over from the previous storm, since it's a full moon after a storm, or is this a unique phenomenon that shouldn't normally happen?
This is a unique phenomenon, but the sun just went out. The sun just immediately just blacked out.
Like a light.
Could you consider a solar eclipse a full moon?
In a sense, yeah.
But does this look completely different to an eclipse?
This is completely different to an eclipse. It's like as if the sun just disappeared and the moon was replaced by it.
We didn't even see the moon like climb into place.
The moon just showed up.
This is a stupid
Whoever
question,
is
but can I
closest to
insight
Bane,
it?
Bane's going to latch onto.
You want to insight the moon?
I want to insight what the fuck just happened. Yes.
Oh, insight it to what, like riot or something?
Sure, you could roll an insight. I'll allow it.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with the fucking
You
moon,
have
guys.
no fucking clue. I'm gonna tell you that even if you rolled like a 27, you still probably wouldn't have known what the fuck's going on. You could postulate
fair.
theories, but at the same time, you're just like, the moon is just all of a sudden here, and now it's like Viofa's gift is multiplying upon itself, and you see like.
Would I feel any magical like effect? Would there be any kind of like?
I would say,
like like a regular person could feel like humidity in the air or something. Like, is there just like a different like feeling that comes up?
Roll a Constitution save, actually.
Oh shit, I use magic. Do I have to do a con save too?
Yes.
Fuck. It's okay, I've got luck.
But I rolled an 11. So
Okay.
Whatever that does.
I got 13.
Both of you are feeling like nauseous with the amount of magical energy that is currently coursing through the air. It is.
You all right?
Sorry.
It is just a massive concentration of magical energy. And Bane, what were you gonna say?
I want to look over the edge of the boat and see if there's like any sea life acting differently, like maybe sticking their heads out or anything like that, if they're being affected as well.
I was going to ask in kind, with the moon just showing up, does that have any effect on the seas? And
I was going to say any birds or anything, funny enough.
Yeah, like any effect on like the tides?
Gravity.
Yeah, the tides are like the boat is starting to like rock heavily as the waves are just, and you see like sea life like dolphins, seals, and they're just like going nuts. Everything is just going fucking crazy. And
Same with stuff in the air as well?
yeah, stuff in the air, like birds are flying in circles. Everything's just going nuts.
Most importantly, how is Athelstan?
Athelstan is
Oh my God.
is barking just
And that
constantly just like
Barking at the moon?
"Roof, roof,
Barking at
Go- and fucking going crazy.
When I tried
And-
to dispel magic, this seems like a spell.
Athelstan, I'm just trying to calm him down.
With all the magic around, you can't even tell where it is even originating from.
Fuck.
And you see like a beam of light shoot from the moon and head off in a different direction. It looks like
Bacon's
it
lit. Sorry.
maybe towards the main continent, maybe something else.
Queen's calls for aid.
And the beam of light shoots off, and then as time progresses on a little bit more, maybe about 20 minutes of this going on, and the captain is just like, everyone steady the ship! Bring the sails in!
Oh, was the wind picking up too?
Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up, and it's just like... everything is just going crazy. And then after about 20 minutes of all that, beam of light shoots back to the moon, and then moon's gone, and then sun's back. And everything just kind of... The feeling of nausea... The feeling of nausea goes away. There's not as much magical concentration anymore. The seas have calmed. The birds
animals have calmed.
Start going back to their traditional flight paths. The sea animals just dive back under, and everything has become calm once again.
I hug Athelstan.
What in the fuck was that?
The captain now with like, you see actual like sweat on his brow. He's just like, by the gods, I don't know what that was.
We would have never have. Captain doesn't use magic, does he?
I've never seen anything like that in my 369 years.
You've never personally seen the captain use magic.
Captain, is there any way to guess what that was?
I wouldn't even have the first guess.
Oh, that's not good. I highly doubt I have any knowledge on it, but is there some sort of check I can do?
Nothing really comes to mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say in my 369 years I've never seen a single thing like that.
Yeah, true. You haven't.
Given that my weapon is moon touched, does my weapon react?
Your weapon would have been reacting during that entire time. It would have been glowing. But after the moon...
Would my character put two and two together, a full moon and Viofa's gift, like knowing who he is and the kind of importance Viofa plays to him?
Well, Iris also mentioned who pissed off Viofa. So both of you together could kind of put, at least postulate that sort of theory.
Who pissed off a god? How do you piss off a god?
I think there's a lot of ways to piss them off, but piss them off enough to do that?
I feel like you'd have to do something pretty rash to piss off one of the Lightbringers.
The gods are usually forbidden from doing anything. Last time a god did something, that was when Keyshawn shattered Althea into pieces. Since then, Arca has always had a hold on the gods. Told them they're not allowed to interact.
But do the gods perhaps have some sort of, I guess, Metatron or messenger that they would send to act as essentially their consigliere?
That's why they have champions. They imbue a champion with power, and they act as the avatar of their divine being.
Perhaps this is something regarding the gods then? Maybe two champions fighting or something?
It's possible. But when it comes to the moon, that's usually Viofa. So I think you're on the right track when it comes to somebody maybe pissing off Viofa. Bless you.
Which way would that beam have gone relative to us? Northeast?
It was heading northeasterly, yes.
And I recognized that. And when I realized that it didn't, it probably didn't actually go to Terra. Because Terra is due north of us.
You can infer that, yeah.
It's been roughly how many years since Keyshawn shattered Althea?
A couple thousand.
Damn. What did they do? What did we do?
Oh, we haven't done jack shit. Whoever's that way fucked something up.
As far as we know, I would hope. Oh yeah, that's true. Where it shot off. And what direction was that?
Northeast.
Okay. Northeast. And we're heading. We're getting closer and closer to our destination. So that would.
Yeah.
We're almost
In fact, with the waves being the way they were, they pushed you forward a bit faster. So you're.
Oh wow.
You're gonna be reaching your destination a little bit sooner than expected.
Can we tell in particular at all, like where that went, like specifically, or is just like we knew it went northeast and that was
Did
it?
that go in the direction of Port Coriol?
No, it didn't. Because from where the moon was, it would have beamed more straight down if it went towards Coriol. It would have been more towards you guys.
So more north than Althea.
Yes, more north than Althea. So either the main continent or somewhere else.
No, not guiding us.
I don't know about you, but I don't generally tend to like to head in directions where gods are laser beaming people.
Just be on your best behavior.
No.
I don't know how to do that.
Don't give him a reason. Don't give him a reason to be pissed at us, please. You've got a silver tongue. You can do it.
Oh, don't worry. I am a goddess, but it's only when I'm on my knees.
Are there
So
any
you
other?
feel your arcane focus start to pulsate.
That's all.
Are there
What's that?
any other crew members on the ship that are reacting strangely to this?
No, they're just freaked out.
It's like, Athelson's like perfectly fine now, right? Like after that's
Yeah.
all passed, he's not still acting any certain way. He's totally
he's better.
as if it never happened.
Yeah.
So weird.
Well, I think Ninjacles asked what was going on when I said that's odd.
Yeah.
Tell him it's my arcane focus is reacting to whatever that was.
Is your patron Viofar?
It's my mother's. She died before I could ever really ask her anything about this focus. I know she was an adherent. But...
Maybe like mother, like son.
Personally, the gods don't have too much space in my life. It's the focus my mother taught me to use magic with, and then when she died, it became mine. And when you're 8, you usually don't think to ask these big questions.
Fair. Should leave a diary? Anything?
That I'm aware of. If she did, it's long gone, probably buried her in Cordova.
Is this the first time hearing of this, or have I heard about your mother before?
Probably would have heard a little bit.
Okay. Not this much though.
I mean, you would know that she's where my draconic ancestry, like my powers come from.
I put a hand on your shoulder for support.
Well, we could sit here postulating all day, but it doesn't seem that whatever that was intended for us.
Someone dug their own grave fucking with Viofar.
Perhaps. All I know is we've got land ho and need to pick up some fresh supplies and see if we can't find out a little bit of information while we're there.
Absolutely.
All right, sir.
Prepare to make port. We'll take the longboats out.
All right.
Prepare to make port.
I will pull Sigib aside, not trying to be like sneaky, but definitely wanting to be a little bit quiet. Just be like, I'm sorry to hear about your mother. It seems like there might be some baggage there. And as we have now learned, I might be able to dig things up. So I know that you're probably going to say no, but if you ever need me to check into things, the best time to do it would be in Umbra. So, if you are in need of my services, I do owe you one for identifying the ring. Okay?
Keep it in mind.
Okay. And I will go about my duties of not tying knots because I don't know how.
Now, do we know who's?
Oh no, someone's fucking with VOFA on my end.
Oh no, moonbeam. Just gone. Connection gone. Do we know who's getting the supplies on once we get there? Is that going to be more of like Cord's thing, or?
That's going to be all your guys' thing. You all are going to do it together, and then also gather information together.
Okay.
We're all in this together.
Works for me.
I'm all in this together. Wait.
So as you guys begin to sail up to Sunset Grove, you weigh anchor about, I'd say, about maybe 300 feet offshore, and you begin to take the longboats in. You take 2 longboats, carry one carrying about 5 other crew members, and then the rest of you on one other longboat. The captain is currently with the 5 other crew members, just kind of, just standing in the longboat as they're rowing. You see him just puff on his pipe.
I want to take a small sack of that white powder with me.
Okay, so you're able to stash a sack of that, and you guys, the longboats hit the beach, and you pull them up, and you begin heading in towards Sunset Grove, which is a very beautiful island full of a lot of exotic plants and stuff like that. The soil here is very full of nutrients, so it allows for a lot of different kind of crops to grow. They have plenty of exotic fruits, vegetables. They even have livestock there that they can procure different kinds of meat. And it is mostly run by orcs. And they are more civilized than people give them credit for. They're very, very I don't want to say like snobby orcs, but that kind of general gist area is kind of like they're not like your traditional like, hey, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna rip you apart. No, they're just like, yes, quite.
More sophisticated.
Sophisticated, that's the word.
So these
are
civilized merchants.
So the head of Sunset Grove, his name is Mr. Sunset. That is just what he is called. Whether that is his actual name, that's what they call him. They call him Mr. Sunset. So you head up to towards the plantation, and yep. You see a few orcs just just bringing in some crops. You see others like working the plots. just harvesting some of the other crops. And one orc who's dressed in like a fancy like blue overcoat, and he's got like like a frilly ascot and like a blue vest, blue pants, and like a pocket watch, and comes up. Hello. What can I do for you? I'm Mr. Sunset.
Do we know Mr. Sunset? Have we
I
done
was
business
say,
with
do
him
we? Yeah, we got any prior relationship?
You've met Mr. Sunset, but Mr. Sunset has a history of being bad with faces. So he generally doesn't remember you almost all the time.
Bad with faces, but is he good with names?
Maybe.
He's like a Rain Man for plants. That's what I'm It's
hello
not
there.
crops, he doesn't care.
Hello again, Mr. Sunset.
Hello again. I guess I must have met you before. Sorry, I'm terrible with faces. Who are you again?
Aregion Leifson from the Courage.
Ah, yes, the first mate from the Courage. Where is your captain? I must speak with him. Captain Lionheart, got to speak with him. Where is he?
Oh, he did he separate from us going aboard? Was that what it was? He went to like a totally different part of the island?
He's still back with the other crew, given the other members of the crew giving them orders, and then he starts walking up towards you guys.
Oh, okay. Here comes now, sir.
Oh, where? Him? Oh, yes, that is the captain. Yes. Sorry again. Terrible with faces.
Fine, Mr. Sunset.
Always look for the biggest hat. That's how you know who the captain is.
Yes, quite. Well, I suppose you'd be wanting some premium crops this time, huh? Yes, huh? Mm.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Oh, good. Yes.
I love this guy.
Yes, yes.
Indubitably. What?
Indubitably.
What kind of crops are you looking for? Maybe some pineapples, coconuts. I have plenty of those, but they grow all over the place. But also bananas. Bananas are delicious. Yes, they are. Oh.
They are a lovely bunch of coconuts. I will give you that.
If he says smashing, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Do you perhaps have anything sort of citrusy?
Oh,
Got to
citrusy.
Prevent the scurvy, you know.
Of course, we don't want the scurvy. We have oranges. We have lemons. We have limes. At least I think that's how they're called.
We need to refill our lemon barrel.
We have plenty of citrus-like crops. Yes.
Of course, Mr. Sunset. Of course.
Yes.
Citruscan?
Whatever he
berries?
said.
The Tuscans?
Blueberries,
Yeah, no. Okay.
raspberries, thornberries.
Oh, berries. We have plenty of thornberries. Do we have thornberries?
Maybe gooseberry.
They usually grow wild. It's okay.
Gerald! Yes?
I think sardines eat them.
Do we have any thornberries? What? Thornberries! Do we have those? I'm not sure what a thornberry is.
Joffrey?
Can't say that I do either. No, Joffrey is more dopey.
Nice.
Okay?
Yeah. Deeper voice than that too. But
It's this one. Gerald is like, what? Oh, it's more in the back of the throat.
Joffrey is not everywhere all at once. I
I
swear.
mean,
Or is it?
Joffrey
Secretly.
Or is he? Yeah, and he's a shapeshifter. I defer to you on this, Cord, because I know you have much more
well,
track of the inventory.
Well, we'll get back to you on the thornberries, but we do have raspberries, blueberries, blackberries.
I can't tell. They all look like blackberries to me.
Oh,
we have
shit.
a lot of strawberries.
Well,
strawberries?
Don't know what that is. We have strawberries, though.
I'm just now nervously looking,
Those
waiting
red
to make
ones
sure
with
the
with
captain's
little
coming.
dots on them.
Yes, the red ones with the little dots, the strawberries.
Yes, strawberries.
Haha, yes, see, you get it. Yes. Yes.
how are crops sold? By the bunch, the barrel?
You know generally that they sell them by the barrel.
Barrel. Okay.
Easier to transport and easier to, keep
How
nice
much is-
and fresh.
How much is that a barrel?
Usually, depending on the fruit, they go anywhere from 40 gold a barrel to 100 gold a barrel.
Do they have apples?
Apples! Oh, yes, we have plenty of apples. We have red ones, we have green ones, we have yellow ones. I think I saw a blue one, but I'm not sure.
I'm definitely interested in the blue ones.
I had a bite of a blue one. It was very blue.
What did blue taste like, if I may ask, good sir?
I'm also curious.
I can't remember, but I distinctly remember it tasting like blue.
It tastes like
Thank
burning.
you.
Is there anything that grows? Is there a specialty fruit of Sunset Grove that's particularly in season right now?
Yes, our sunset oranges.
The oranges. Hey, well, why don't we get?
I know I'm particularly partial to peaches, if you have them.
What's a peach?
Oh,
Fuzzy.
I think
Oh, the fuzzy ones. Those are patches.
Oh, God, I thought they were
I thought
peaches.
patches were things you put on your clothes when they got holes in them.
No, that's a patch. I'm talking about patches.
Oh, I see. There is a distinct difference there, of course.
Are you feeling
Yes.
are you feeling anything strange coming from Mr. Sunset?
All right. Do you want to insight him?
Because I just saw you rolled Arcana. Yeah.
Is Mr. Sunset under the influence, or is he always like this?
I mean, we've met him before.
Yeah,
Is he always like this?
that's what I'm saying.
He's
Yeah.
relatively intelligent, but he just doesn't pronounce things always the best.
Okay.
Are they low on rum?
So there's nothing off about Mr. Sunset other than him just being Mr. Sunset.
He seems like he's Mr. Sunset.
Okay. That's what I'm making sure. Making sure we know the difference, know how he would act.
God damn it.
I'm still nervously looking back to see where the captain is. Making
The captain makes his way to you guys, and Mr. Sunset. Oh, Captain Lionheart, good to see you, good sir. We were just talking with your crew about the patches, the strawberries, the oranges, the different colored apples, especially the blue ones. Blue apples. Yes, blue apples. Can you believe it?
I turn to the captain. They taste very blue, sir.
Do that. Right. I want a barrel of blue apples.
Yes.
You all go exploring. I'll take care of all the purchasing of the crops and such.
I do have a question or it might not even be him that answers. Like, who, among his their company or whatever, would know the most about like medicinal plants and like manufacturing and extracting? Be Mr. Sunset, or I guess I can just ask him if he knows much, or if he has an employee who does.
Medicinal plants, you say? We do have lots of
Any
those growing.
Who oversees those?
That would generally be who does that now? Gerald! What? Who oversees the medicinal plants? The what now? The medicinal plants. Oh, that'd be Harvey. Harvey. Oh, yes, Harvey. Yes. Of course, Harvey. He's over down by the Orange Grove right now.
Where's the Orange Grove?
It is, you're gonna go down that way. You're gonna make a left. You're gonna make a right. Then you're gonna make a right again. And then you're gonna make a left again. And then keep going that way. Got it?
Once more.
Okay. You're gonna go down that way. You're gonna make a left. You're gonna make a right again.
Oh, no. A right again.
And then you make a left.
Left.
Right. And then a right again.
Right.
And then a right again.
Right. Oh, okay.
And then a left again. And you keep going straight that way.
Left, right, right, left, forward?
Are we marching in
Or you can just keep going straight. You'll probably reach
Yeah,
it the same
that's
way.
what I was about to say. It's right in front of us.
I was giving you the scenic route. So you can look at more of the grove, Yes. Captain just looks. The direct route would be much more appreciated to my crew. Yes, of course, Captain, of course. I'm just very proud of the establishment that we have here. It's fine to be proud of the establishment, but we are in a bit of a crunch. Yes, of course. Just straight down that way. Can't miss it. There's a lot of oranges around.
Well, I would like to go find Harvey. Does anyone want to join?
If you get to the apples, you've gone too far.
Thank you, good sir.
Thank you,
If
Mr.
you
Sunset.
see any strawberries,
We haven't gone far enough.
yes. Exactly.
Thank you, Mr. Sunset. Pleasure as always. I will accompany Sigib to go speak with Harvey.
I would like to also accompany them.
I would like to walk up to the captain and be like, Captain, can I please have some peaches? And under my breath say, is there anything you want me to be looking for while I'm here? I'm not sure I have any contacts.
Just ask the help. They tend to know more than they let on.
Please, can I have some peaches, please?
Fine. Peaches
Thank
it is.
you. Thank you.
He means patches.
Oh, right. Patches.
You know those Umbra types. They have those weird accents.
I would like to ask the captain if there's anything he'd like me to do aside from overseeing everything get stocked up and whatnot.
Go explore with the rest. I'll take care of everything here.
You can come with me, Cord.
Okay, I shall go with you, Iris. Maybe we could find a 3-card Monty dealer and I can sleight of hand.
Do you want me to whip you with those cards too?
What does it say? You try to do something nice for people. And they take it. Let's go!
So are we splitting into 2 groups then? Okay. Perfect. Splitting the party.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
We're all dead.
Hey, I asked.
All
He
right.
chose not to come.
So we'll go with Aregion, Bane, and Sigib. All right. So as the three of you are heading through the strawberries, and you finally get to the oranges, there is a man who is he's currently in the middle of the orange grove, but he's got some other kind of plants in his hand, and it seems that he's picking things out of it and just like putting it in like a small little bucket that he has like wrapped around his chest. It's kind of like a bucket that just kind of sits here, and he just...
Do we recognize plants that he's got? Or that he's currently working on or plucking or whatever he's doing?
Roll nature.
Fucking nat one.
So can I roll that
For a
too?
total of 4, but I doubt that changes anything.
Nope, doesn't change the thing.
So
You don't know what it is. Weed, maybe? I don't know.
say, can I? Oh no, never mind. Mine's
Sure,
so
you
much
can-
better.
Yeah,
Can I do as well? Okay.
Yeah.
That's still okay. Oh shit.
Remember,
We're
it's a
rolling a 20,
D20.
correct?
Yep. Oh my god, I think mine is a 1 as well. Yep, a 2 plus 1. It's just a 2. Yeah, I don't see shit.
It
Why
must
do
be
I have
weed.
better nature?
No.
That's some of that
Oh no, you're a ranger. Okay.
That famous Sunset Grove
Bane,
cocaine.
did you want to attempt
Yeah,
it?
I'll give a roll. Let's see.
We're all gonna be standing here like,
14.
hey. Hell
This
yeah.
seems to be a rare herb that is used in brewing a special type of medicinal tea that cures a sore throat.
I'm just gonna mention that to those two as we're walking up.
Do we know of anybody on board who
This is
has a sore
Sore
throat?
throats.
So you walk up to Harvey and he's just like, "Huh? Hello.
Hello, Harvey. Yes.
Yeah, that's me. How can I help you?" And he just keeps, doing what he's doing.
I'm Sigib. This is Aregion and Bane. Mr. Sunset told us that you were the one to speak about for any kind of like medicinal plants around here.
Oh, yes. I am a herbologist. I like to meddle around with plants and boil them and stuff, and cook it in different stuff and see what it does. Not everything has great effects when you do one or the other. It's kind of it has to be a specific way to draw out the medicinal energy of the plant. It gets problematic sometimes.
And your work, have you ever come across anything that's not necessarily medicinal that you've extracted out of them? Need help
Oh.
identifying something.
Yeah, there's been plenty of different type of plants that could have narcotic value, hallucinogenics. Also, what are you whispering about?
Nothing.
Oh,
I'm just glad we found somebody who actually knows what we're talking about.
Oh, cool! Fantastic! Awesome! Some could be used as deadly poisons. And there's also
Ooh.
does that pique your interest? Are you looking for poisons?
Oh no, I just find it very fascinating.
Oh, okay.
I hear about something else.
Well, okay. The plants can do all sorts of stuff. So it just depends on what you want.
At this
you said
point,
you
I'm
needed
going-
help identifying something.
Going to take out the sack I have and say, not sure what this is. I think it probably came from a plant.
Do you mind?
It seems like it's some kind of narcotic. I touched it and smelled it. It didn't kill me. So I don't think it's poisonous. But have you seen anything like this, or is there anything you could tell me about this?
Do you open the bag to show him?
I'll just hand him the bag. I mean, we had a lot of it on the ship, didn't we? In those barrels, I just brought a little sack of it. I'll just hand him
Okay,
the sack.
he opens it. He goes, wow. Oh yeah, this is something from one of my plants.
One of yours?
Wow,
What
wow,
plant?
wow. Yeah, this is powerful shit.
Sir, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well,
Bane is gonna gingerly
going to-
reach out and just grab the sack back.
Yeah, I was about to take it.
Oh
So
yeah,
what-
that's
what-
probably a good idea.
So what plant did this come from?
It came from a specific type of poppy.
You grow them here.
Yes.
Show me.
Give me a moment. Yeah. Yeah, I can show you now.
And then what? I guess as we're going towards those plants, like what all are they? What does this do aside from give you a case of the twitches and the giggles?
I mean, am I twitching?
Just a little
Oh,
bit.
it's a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah. I'm cautiously following.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, it does give you a bit of the twitches, and then it also makes your brain run at about 1 million miles a minute, and then you also heightened sense of adrenaline, and then you don't feel pain. Like, watch. See, I didn't feel anything.
Fascinating.
Hmm.
Do you? How long have you guys been selling this stuff? I haven't seen this last time we came here to stock up.
Well, it's relatively new.
Who buys this? Do other pirate crews buy it, or who?
Mostly, there was like a merchant vessel that said they wanted it for some Margrave chap. That's all I heard about it.
For certain, you heard Margrave. Sir?
What?
You're certain you heard Margrave?
Yes, I am. Pretty certain.
Okay.
Although right now, what's going on right now is now it's kind of affecting my memory. Does that a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna smack him real quick. Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Good shit.
Bane is like, Reggie is really mean.
Well, I said it's starting to affect his memory, you know? We got too much time to waste.
Give him a jolt. Manual
Yeah.
reboot.
Yeah. It's like fixing a TV. We don't know what that is, but that's okay.
Electroshock therapy.
You might say he's cracking.
That's the only person who's bought it is the merchants.
Oh, and
Sir, please!
you just
He's
see
gotten
him
stuck in a loop.
start drooling.
Get on with it.
They were said they were a crew of something with a Z, starts with a Z. Z.
3 hours later.
The Zygodont. That's it. Zygodont.
Does this seem familiar to anyone?
Aregion, you know that name.
I do.
Damn it.
Do I see like a visible reaction on his face or anything?
If it's what ship I'm assuming it is, then yeah. Yep. No one else recognizes that name but me.
Yeah. The only other person who would recognize it is not here.
True. It's the ship of Captain Grimm.
Oh.
In common, the ship is known as the Black Death. Zygodont is Draconic for Black Death.
Oh, I would know that. My characters.
You would have.
I at least know what it means.
You would have known what it means.
And I guess that's him telling us that it's Grimm's ship.
Yeah.
Did you see the ship yourself, or is it just somebody saying they sailed under him? It's supposed to have been dead for years.
Somebody who said they sailed under him. I didn't see the ship myself.
Would anyone else here have seen that? That doesn't make sense.
Can I get you anything, or?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
Don't need any water.
Sure. Yeah. Another slap, perhaps.
Couldn't hurt.
Oh, literally
Even
won't
did,
hurt.
he would feel it.
Told you it couldn't hurt.
He was right.
And he likes it now.
So are there any negative side effects to this after this wears off?
There's a possibility your brain can melt.
You have to take a lot of it for that to happen? Or...
Probably.
I'm gonna say, keep in mind,
How
he's doing
much?
all this from just a
I don't know.
dip.
It's case by
He
case.
had just a dip of this shit.
How
Bane
much would the
starts
average
checking his
person-
ears to see if there's anything leaking.
Nothing seems to be leaking.
Does he have a brain to begin with?
How much would the average person have to take before their brain melted?
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. I know my math right. About 3 lines, maybe. Possibly 4, maybe 5.
I was scared because I thought he was just doing 3 lines in front of us.
Yeah.
I was like,
We-
God,
we-
no, don't let this man.
You took the bag from him.
Yeah,
Harvey.
Bane has the bag.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
I'll make sure to keep the crew out of it.
Definitely.
You got more of this shit?
Just the bag.
Oh,
Definitely just the bag.
good. Don't let anybody get addicted to it. It's very addicting. I want more.
Don't you?
That's
make
not
it-
happening, Harvey. I'm sorry.
Have we made it back to the poppies at this point? Or like, are we at the plants? Like,
Oh yeah, you're walking and talking at this point, and you're at the poppies.
how much of that stuff does this field produce? Like, do you make a lot of it?
At least a couple barrels full per harvest.
How many? How often can you harvest them?
We generally harvest every 2 weeks.
How much do you sell it for by the barrel?
Lot.
Like,
So much. Like 1,000 gold. 1,000 gold per barrel.
we might be in the wrong business, guys.
Right?
You guys got an open spot by chance?
I suppose you could always talk to Mr. Sunset.
Did you already ask
Mr. Sunset
how?
knows you make and sell this stuff.
Of course, he approved it.
Well, I guess anything that happens on his island is going to need his approval.
Did we already ask how long this has been sold for? Like, how long have you been?
He said it's pretty new.
You did say it was pretty okay. I was like, because no one seemed to know of its existence. That's what I was saying.
When did you guys start growing this stuff?
We started growing it about... And he just hits the ground, and he's just out.
Oh shit! I smacked him on the way down. Whoops, sorry, man. Sorry, Harvey. Harvey. Shake. Is there anything I can use to like wake him up?
So was he out before he like hit the ground or like?
Yeah, he was out before he hit the ground.
Okay, that's sick. It's like if he knocked himself unconscious, try to do like featherfall to save him.
Well, that was informative.
Think we should wake him up or take him with us?
I say take him with. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they'd
probably take him
they'd
with
feel
us.
too
Don't leave
kindly
him
if,
for a
if somebody
nap.
found Harvey tipped over in a
Yeah.
field and we were the last people that spoke to him.
Should we like take a sample of the plant too that it comes from? Is that nearby? We haven't seen it, right? We just know of it.
No, we just walked over to it.
Oh,
we did walk to it, okay.
You're in the field. with
Yeah,
them.
yeah. I say we definitely take like a sample of that with us too, so we know what the plant looks like. So
Are
You,
sure that's in Harvey?
Are there any like supplies? Like, could we like? They have like, or are there any like sacks or cups or like pots or anything around where we could like actually like plant it in a pot?
There are a
What's
couple
around
pots, which, funny enough, Bane, as you were looking around for some, you do also notice those. There's several pots that have some of the Sunset Grove soil in them. And, you can take at least 2 of them.
I was gonna say, to be fair, he's also got his like satchel thing around him, so we could easily like dump that out and take that too, right?
Well, he already spilled a lot of the stuff that he was working on, so.
Okay, well, there you go. We can use that to carry it too. We'll give it back to him after.
There's a bunch of the pots and stuff.
I'm gonna carry 2 pots on my own.
Okay. I will definitely carry as many as I can.
Well, one of you's got to carry.
That's true. Can you manage that on your own, or do you need help with that? Because Athelston's with us as well. Couldn't we technically just put Athelston over him, or put him over Athelston?
I think
his knuckles are dragged, but you know.
Yeah.
I think Athelston can do it. Yeah.
Also, Athelston's probably like rib height.
Yeah. He's pretty tall, so you can just bend him over. And
I would say more for you, about rib height for me. Yeah. Yeah, so he'll carry him just fine. So yeah. So we got what, 4 pots among it? What are you carrying, Sigib?
Yeah, you guys seem to be partial to these pots, so I guess I'll grab some too.
Just samples, just get them. Put some shit in there.
I was actually thinking about possibly growing some herbs for, eating and medicinal reasons.
I am going to plant
medicinal reasons.
There you go.
All right, so one of the pots has one of the poppies planted in it. The others are currently barren. Well, not barren. They have the soil, but they don't have anything planted in them. So as you guys walk back towards where the longboats are, in that direction, essentially, we cut over now to Cord and Iris.
Well, is Mr. Sunset back there? Did we pass by him?
You would pass by him, yeah.
I guess should we tell him, it's like, hey, Harvey passed out.
We're taking Harvey.
Well, we'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
But for right now, Cord and Iris. So, which direction did you all head off into?
Well, Iris would generally know where people like to talk and whatnot. The proverbial water cooler.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want to look for that sort of area on the island.
Okay. Yeah, that would be kind of by where the plantation is, just a little bit further behind the big house. There is a kind of break area where people just kind of talk.
Okay.
And eat and stuff like that. So you head over in that direction and you see a bunch of orcs just sitting around. Some of them are just eating some vegetables, and some are just eating fruit.
Okay.
And they're just kind of they're just chilling around, shooting the shit with each other. And so you hear a couple of people like, "Oh man, today was a pretty rough day at work. Glad it's almost over."
Okay. So the way that Iris usually works is, and she'll tell Cord, she goes, okay, so the way that I usually operate in this sort of situation is I am going to post up in a corner and start playing some music. That way people get more relaxed, looser lips, that sort of thing. Since you're here, you have some sneaky ears. Perhaps you can hear some things, or maybe use the joviality of the room to get in and talk with some people.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open it up to requests after my first song, possibly opening up some more mouths. Does that work for you?
Yes, that works for me.
Absolutely. Okay. So I'm going to post up in just an inconspicuous corner, nothing too fancy. And I will pull out, these are working folks, so I'll pull out my panpipes and start playing a jovial little tune.
Okay. Roll performance.
Can do.
Should I be assisting in this?
21.
Wow, never mind.
So the jovial tune begins, and you see all the other workers just kind of looking over and like they're kind of clapping along, and they're enjoying it. And you see a lot more of them, just like, even like the most tired ones, just kind of like, or just like, they kind of like wake up a bit and they're like, oh yeah, like they're getting into the music. So you have plenty of choices of people to talk to, Cord. There are people at like a bunch of different tables, just, you know, sitting around.
Okay. Is there anybody that would look conspicuous to me that I would gravitate towards first?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Conspicuous that you'd be driven towards first. There is an orc sitting by himself. Just kind of, you know, looks like he just finished with his lunch.
Okay, so I'll go to the bar.
No bar here.
No bar. Do they dispense beverages?
They have water.
Wow, how boring.
No drinking on the job.
Mr. Sunset runs a tight ship.
You can't snort a few lines.
Maybe if you allowed alcohol, you might pronounce things correctly. Okay.
Like it's the opposite of that, but okay.
I wanted
The same as Cousin It. You put marbles in his mouth and then he can talk normally.
I want to bring him something over as like a.
You don't really have that option unless you want to bring in some water. So you got to improvise.
Oh crap.
Crap, improvisation in this improvisation role-playing game.
Shit.
Can I? Oh, wait, where was it? Something worked.
I wouldn't say it's too far from the realm of possibility that you would have a flask of rum.
Aha. Okay. So I will head over to this one orc, and I will nonchalantly offer my flask. Working hard or hardly working? Looks like you can use a little bit of a nip. It is good old-fashioned rum.
Rum. I like rum.
Ooh, then you'll like this, my friend.
He grabs it out of your hand. I don't know if that got heard, but whatever. That is pretty good.
Was there anything special about this rum aside from the fact that it's rum that would make this orc looser lipped?
I'd say it's just regular old rum, but he probably given based on how he reacted, he probably doesn't drink very often.
See. You like the rum, my friend. All right.
What can I do for you?
Quite an interesting place. Sunset Grove.
It's fine.
You wouldn't happen to have had your ear to any gossip or goings on recently, have you? Anything unusual?
Unusual how?
Perhaps something otherworldly, perhaps even magical?
There was that thing that happened only an hour or so ago. A couple hours ago. I don't know. The day passes by too fast sometimes. You know, the whole sun becoming the moon thing? That was odd.
Did you happen to notice anyone on Sunset Grove acting out of place while it happened?
I mean, we were all pretty freaked out, so yes, everybody was acting unusually.
What do you
Mr.
do?
Sunset just told us to get back to work.
Okay. And what is your work here on Sunset Grove?
I picked the oranges.
I'm sorry, you picked the what?
The oranges.
Oranges. Oh, you mean the oranges?
That's what Mr. Sunset calls them.
If he was my boss, I'd agree with him.
You sound like a kiss ass.
Only if you buy me.
Yeah, only if you buy me dinner. But if you don't, I'll do way more than that. Pick the oranges. You're the only one that picks the oranges.
No. There were like 10 other guys who pick oranges. Have you seen the orange groves? They're quite large.
How do you feel about the blue apples?
There are apples that are blue. Mr. Sunset doesn't let us have any of those. He lets us have the red, the green, and the yellow, but not the blue ones. I don't know why he doesn't let us have the blue ones. Personally, I want to see what they taste like. He says they taste like blue, and I say that's bullshit. Blue isn't a flavor.
I like him.
Is there anything else on the island you're not allowed to have? And you go to
Freedom.
crops. Sorry, what was that?
About the crops. Well, I can't have potatoes. Can't have pineapples. Can't have carrots. Can't go to sleep when I want to.
You can't go to sleep when you want to.
I've already said too much. I need to get back to my shift.
Are you sure? Do I have a second flask on me?
I'll end my song. Thank you. If you have any requests, please feel free to come up and let me know. I know quite a plethora of songs.
You see like a couple come up. Oh, play Freebird.
Play Freebird.
That's not Freebird.
Frida. Oh, I didn't know they knew of George Michael here.
One request for you to play Pillage, Maim, and Slaughter.
Oh,
Hey.
oh! I am surprised you know that song. You must be a well-traveled one.
Sure.
Well, how about this? I will play it if you can tell me one thing that people coming here wouldn't know the secret. Can I roll persuasion?
Yes.
Fuck!
Oh, she rolled fuck. Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
Right,
Oh,
so
Can
then
I
she's gonna follow.
use luck? Can I use luck, please? Can I use luck?
You have lucky?
I do have luck.
Then yeah, you can.
Thank God.
Lucky constitutes any time you roll the dice.
Oh, cool. Okay. 15, and I will mark that I used a lucky. There we go.
Well, Mr. Sunset really, I'd
okay.
get in a lot of trouble if Mr. Sunset found out that I said this.
You can whisper it in my ear. It's okay.
Okay. So he whispers in your ear. We are under the protection of the Zegodanth.
Okay. All right. I think that would count as a very good secret. All right, ladies and gents, time for pillage, maim, and slaughter. Are you ready? Get your books out.
Oh, fuck yeah!
All right, so I'll put it.
bird.
I'll put away my panpipes, and I will bring out my my lute, and I will. I'll start like stomping for the rhythm, hoping that everyone else will catch on to it.
They all are stomping.
What songs do the depths sing when traveling across the water?
Hi ho, hi ho.
Let's pillage, maim, and slaughter. The siren song, it calls to me from Davy Jones's locker.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Let's pillage, maim, and slaughter. I saw her not 2 weeks ago, the beauty of Death's daughter.
Hi ho, hi ho.
She'll drag you straight down under. Her song has come upon my ears, and now I am her martyr.
Hi ho, hi ho.
For Jones's last we slaughter, and I'll do like a cool riff at the end.
Yeah!
All right. Thank you so much. I know that your break is shortened. The days are long, so I will leave you to your day. I appreciate you letting me be your musician for the day. Have a wonderful one, and be safe, everyone.
And they finish up their break and they start heading back out to the fields.
All right, I'll meet back up with Cord like just outside the door, or opening.
I'm assuming. Well, I'm assuming, given my my nature, I was able to hear the secret being told.
From where you were, no.
No. Oh, crap. Well, then I'm a terrible cat.
No, you were just also in conversation with somebody else.
Okay.
Your passive perception is not that high.
They mentioned something about not being able to sleep when they want to.
Oh, yes. I do think that we have something important to report to the captain about something called a Zegodanth.
Zegodanth.
What?
Zegodanth.
What?
Come, let's walk
What?
and talk. We must be quiet about it.
You didn't just say.
Don't say it out loud. We're not supposed to know. Shh. Come on, let's go get to the captain. We can duck into a place and talk about it if you really need to.
All right. Fine.
Head back to the captain.
At this point, both the groups would meet back up. So you guys would meet up, and you see that that Athelstan is carrying an orc who is just slumped over, and the others are just carrying pots.
I didn't realize that we were getting into the farming business.
Better food.
Yeah. And Marvin.
Name's Harvey.
Who's Marvin?
Harvey.
Just renaming the staff
Is that
now,
your
are we?
pet
Damn,
name for him?
Damn, I'm forgetful too.
Friggin'
You didn't
pothead.
happen to catch a whiff of the bag as it was being passed.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get a whiff
Wait,
of the
Marvin,
cigarette sack.
A bit of it puffed out.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm not Harvey.
We're all Harvey.
Things get crazy when you sniff Sigib's sack.
Oh dear. Not sure I want to know
Is
what
it-
Sigib's sack
Snack.
smells like.
Twitches.
We don't
That's the
bring
good
up
thing.
Sigib's
I'll just hold up
snack.
the bag. Like,
Oh,
take a
please
sniff. I don't even remember.
please tell me you didn't pay for him, referring to Harvey by the ounce.
No, we just kind of gave him some drugs and dragged him over here.
Oh,
Sigurd
left-
being too honest again.
He left quite an impression. That's why I call him Marvin.
I mean,
Obviously,
he's huge. He would have to leave an impression.
that's
It
true.
hit the ground pretty hard.
Athelstan's fine. Athelstan's got this.
were you able to gather anything useful?
Apparently, they were the ones who grow this flower. I'll show her the pot, which they use. That somehow they refine it into this powder.
I do have
Which they
medicine. Can I
sell.
try a medicine check?
Yeah.
On Harvey or the powder or the plant?
Oh, yeah, no. I don't know.
Or Marvin. No, I'm just slapping myself. This whole time.
Sorry. You said they refine it.
Yeah, they
Darwin.
something. Apparently, this is some special kind of poppy. is What he'd said. They refine it into this powder. They've only started selling it recently. It says it's
Did they say-
incredibly expensive. They sell it.
Did they say to who?
Yeah. Yes, they said the only two shipments he mentioned so far was the Margrave picks them up.
Ooh.
The guy whose shipment we stole
Mm-mm.
before we put it into a draw, and he said they also sell it to Captain Grimm's. Well, somebody who claims they sell under Captain Grimm. He didn't see the ship
Oh.
himself. How it got from Grimm's crew or from the Margrave to the hands of Omen, I have no idea, but those are the only two people he mentioned selling it to.
Well, that's good to know. We were able to glean something interesting as well. Apparently, the people here can't sleep when they want to. And also, I say this bit a little bit quietly and make sure there aren't any help around so no one gets in trouble. Apparently, the whole island is under the protection of something called the Ziggudanth. And
Grimm's
Cord
ship.
is not very happy about it.
So it is Grimm's ship that puts
That
it.
is.
Oh,
Grim's ship.
sorry, Cord. I thought I said Cord. Cord is not very happy about it.
Oh,
Understandable.
Considering, yes. But
Kind of patting Cord on the back.
I find it might be best for the captain.
He should be informed.
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
oh boy.
I
Under
guess
the
we need to
guise.
drop this guy off with Mr. Sunset.
Yeah.
Unless
Oh,
one of you guys wants to, like, I don't know, feed and
wait.
water him and take care of him.
Hold on. Does he have information that we still need?
Maybe. I mean, he passed out mid-sentence.
I see. Well, if you can wake him up, I can try to see if I can get anything else out of him.
Could I think is, I mean, it doesn't seem like he's coming to it all. Like, he's still out cold, right?
Yeah, he's pretty
Yeah,
pretty out.
Because I
All right,
tried to
gang,
wake
let's
him
put our
up
heads
earlier.
together and see how we can try to wake this guy up. Are we nearby any water?
Yeah, I was about to say, any water source?
Oh no, my thing.
Or could we just, like,
Could somebody
like
throw
anybody have,
slight-
like, a water scan or anything on?
I could say, or can we just like piss on him?
I mean, you have control water, do you not? You can
Yeah,
just
that's why I'm asking
splash
if we
him with a
have water.
spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're so used to water.
I
Does
can't,
any?
we can't splash
does
it with non-existent water.
I mean, does
Oh.
anybody have a? Does anybody else have a flask?
Oh, good question. Yeah.
Rico, is there any water nearby? Or
Yeah, there would be water. There'd be water nearby.
I mean, all of us probably have a.
Yeah, I think we gotta have a canteen or a flask.
I mean, I've got a water skin in my inventory, so.
Oh, you do? Okay, I didn't check.
So.
But we can just use yours.
I mean, you said there's water nearby, though, right, Rika?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll get him close enough to the water for me to just like splash some on him with control water, or shape water, I guess technically, and see if that wakes him up.
Okay, so you, and he's like,
Go hello.
Hi.
You passed out.
Welcome back.
I talk to you alone for just a moment. I hear you have some interesting words about plants.
Plants is what I do. That's my thing. Yeah.
Oh, can I speak to you alone for just a moment?
Oh, you passed out before I could ask you, but can I buy one of these flowers from you?
Are you a crew member of the Zegodanth?
Why else would we be here?
Should we lie to him?
Well, I was gonna say we didn't announce where we were from.
Deception.
Ooh,
Iris committed.
She's the one who
Iris
said
committed.
It,
Yeah.
Can I assist on deception since?
30.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Again.
never mind.
Oh, well then, yeah, of course. I mean, if you just want that singular flower, that'll be 5 gold pieces.
I guess can we keep like the pots and the soil and stuff for it too? Is that included?
Yeah. You know, I'll even throw in those other pots for free. You can, you can multiply and stuff like that. Yeah, it works out that way. So yeah, that's fine.
So
5 gold pieces, so I can give it to Mr. Sunset.
I'll pay the 5 gold pieces.
The 5 flowers for 1 piece of gold. Got it.
So, what else were we wanting to learn here? Because obviously, on behalf of the Zigadanth, we want to make sure that we know everything, yes?
Yeah. So he takes the 5 gold and he says, "Oh yeah, of course. So what's the question you wanted to ask?"
I'll look at everyone else, just making sure.
Who sold them this protection?
Just out of curiosity, how did you all come under the protection of our ship? We're new recruits, you see.
Oh, well, you see, Captain Grimm, he talked to Mr. Sunset. I would say it was about a few weeks ago, I would say.
You saw him?
Yeah, haven't you? I mean,
well,
you're
of
part the
course.
ship.
It's just a matter of he doesn't come on land very often, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
What do you think he sends us to do?
That makes sense. Yeah.
We don't see a lot of them, of course.
Usually doesn't do the grunt work. So.
Yeah, busy guy, very, very private guy, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So was it a proposition of sorts, or is there a ledger drawn up?
Well, it started out with Mr. Sunset, being Mr. Sunset, and saying, that he doesn't need protection and that nobody would dare attack Sunset Grove. And then your captain decided to,
push.
show a little bit of his darker side. And Mr. Sunset changed.
He showed that to you. What did he do?
Well, I only saw from the side. I wasn't really supposed to be there, so
Of course.
you can't tell Mr. Sunset about this.
Of
Of
course.
course.
So he did a hand wavy thing, and a lot of black energy started shooting up, and Mr. Sunset looked like he saw like God, and it was crazy. So
Did he perhaps say anything that you were able to overhear when he did the hand wavies?
no, I couldn't hear anything, but just. And then after that, Mr. Sunset said he would love to be under the protection of the Zegodanth.
Oh,
Saw
interesting.
God. What God?
I don't know. It just looked like he saw a god, or
Stunned, more likely. That would match up with our fair captain. Though there's far from what he is. All right. And, I mean, how have things been on the island since Mr. Sunset took on this protection?
Well, we did have a pirate crew try to attack Sunset Grove, and then the Zegodonth came in and sunk them. So, I mean, I guess hindsight was, or the foresight was good with that.
Very true.
Who did they sink?
Yes.
I didn't recognize the insignia, but another pirate crew was sank.
Oh, that's okay. Do you know whereabouts they got sank along the coast?
They were more towards the western side.
Okay.
Nothing from the wreckage washed up or anything?
If there was any wreckage, the Zegodonth most likely collected the remains and kept all the loot and such.
Understandable. Let the skeletons sink as per custom. All right. Okay, I think, unless there's anything else, I think we just wanted to hear some gossip about our captain. You know, new recruits. Got to get the dirt.
Right.
Of course.
Did he have a big hat?
I mean, probably. I don't know. He's very scaly.
Okay. All right. I mean, that sounds like our captain, so we'll go ahead and get going. Sorry to take you from your work, Harvey.
As a Dragonborn, he is scaly.
Thank you for your time. Sorry for the slaps, Harvey, not Marvin.
How'd you know his last name?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
He doesn't either.
I scurry off.
I'm gonna offer the bag one last lick before you go.
Oh. Don't mind if I do.
I turn around and notice
Where
this.
you tip over this time.
I turn around and notice this and scurry off even quicker.
I pick up the pots and leave.
You might want to go
Okay.
pick up all the herbs that you dropped. We weren't able to bring it all back.
Oh, the herbs! Oh, shit! And he just starts running off.
All right. I think it's best we get the fuck off this island before they know that we've found out their secret.
Yes.
That's
Is
kind
the-
of why I offered the drugs. I'm hoping that maybe he'll forget that combo.
Is there anything we can do about their treatment, though? Like talk to Mr. Sunset, because
If we talk to Mr. Sunset, then he's very easily going to figure out that we've known something that we're not supposed to know.
And if we start an insurrection, who do you think is going to show up to try to stop it?
Ah,
So we got to be very, very careful about this. I think we should get our supplies and get the fuck away from here as fast as possible.
Think
if we do want to find out who the pirate ship was, we could always head up to the
yeah, I
west
was gonna
side.
say, let's not forget the wreckage.
I can take a dip.
Exactly.
think-
We can always take
How
a nice
large
little
is-
dive.
How large is the island? I mean, would it be quicker for us to just try to sail by as we leave, or?
It's not too large. If it's on the west side, it shouldn't be too hard. It's more
Yeah,
long
you
than
guys-
it is.
You
wide.
guys docked off of the southern edge of the island.
I mean, we're back with the captain, though, right?
Yeah, you guys have just arrived back with the captain.
I say we report to the captain first.
Absolutely.
Come what may, I'm not forgetting these people here, though, and what they're going through.
We might want to make note of it if we want to draw Grim out in the future.
Absolutely.
And you said this is on the western side, the wreckage.
The western side
Yeah.
of the island.
We'd know that Grim and Lionheart are probably not on good terms.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Lionheart,
He realizes-
Lionheart actually, he despises Grim because Grim was one of the original pirates that was there when the code was formed, and Grim is the one who created the Black Mark, and that was not under the jurisdiction of Lionheart or Green Eye. It was actually against their wishes.
Yeah, so I don't see Grim having too many friends.
He knows we're here. Things could get ugly.
Let's hurry. Power walk. Iris is going to start hustling again, right along next to Aregion.
Now there are only 10 of us on the island, correct? So the ship would
Well,
they
there's,
could.
there's 11 of you, including the captain.
That's true.
Roll for
Well,
speed.
12 of us, including Athelstan.
Yes.
11
When
and
we
a
get
half.
back to the captain, is Mr. Sunset there?
Mr. Sunset is just finishing some paperwork, and the captain signs a paper. Right, Captain. It was good doing business with you, as always, yes.
I'm gonna nudge Sigib to hide the plant, the poppy.
They have prepare.
Did I get my peaches? I will try to distract from them having to hide the plant.
Yes, you did.
Thank
yes,
you.
The,
And I guess
the patches.
are we close to the rowboats?
You're closer to the longboats, yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess while he's not looking, we'll try to load the plant in.
I'm gonna take my pots up to Mr. Sunset too.
All right. You're gonna take the pots to Mr. Sunset?
Yeah, I want to ask him about what herbs would grow best in this that would help with the food for our crew. Something that will either taste better or, even help give us extra stamina, etc.
Oh, that is filled with Sunset Grove soil, so anything can grow in it. So whatever herbs you want to grow, you can grow them. You can grow the smoking kind. Those are some good herbs. You can also you can grow the eating kind. I'm not so good with a lot of the plants. Like I said, Harvey's the one you want to talk to. Did you talk to Harvey?
Oh, yes,
A
we
little bit,
did.
yeah.
He was very smart when it came to plants.
Ah, yes, good. Harvey's a good lad. Yes, he is. Right.
All right, Captain. I mean, since you got me my peaches, I'll be good, and I'll get everyone loaded onto the longboats.
Right.
And
He kind of he leans in and whispers to you. Did you find out anything?
there's something very, very important, but not here, not now. Come on,
I
let's
finished
go.
loading the poppies yet. The group.
Yeah, you finished loading him. But before you come back, I want you to roll me a perception check. Aregion, are you with Sigib or are you with everybody else?
I'm with Sigib.
Cord, are you with Sigib or with everybody else?
Sigib.
So the two girls are with the captain, and then the guys are at the longboats. Okay, all
Loading, yeah.
all the guys, roll me perception checks, please.
16.
Not a good one for me for once. Mine is 10.
You're not rolling a d10, are you?
18.
No.
Okay. Cord and Sigib, coming around the southeastern side, you see longboats.
Oh, balls.
Just longboats.
Yes.
And are they coming around the island or over the horizon or what's?
They're coming around the island and heading towards the beach.
Are they flying any kind of insignia?
Not currently.
How many?
Is our ship flying any insignia?
I was gonna say, how many men?
Yeah.
Your longboats are not flying any insignias.
I mean, our ship's only 300 feet away, so is it flying?
It is flying the black.
Fuck. I'm assuming I'm still putting up stuff and I'm just now noticing them looking at it. What is it?
Yeah.
Boats.
How many?
How many do we see?
2 longboats, each filled with 4 men.
4
longboats.
Okay.
4 men each.
I'm ushering Bane towards the longboats. Come on, let's go. Since we've already got everything, there's no use staying here. Giving her
You see Sigib, Cord, and Aregion looking out to the sea and looking
Is
out
the
where they're
captain
looking.
coming with them?
I'm gonna immediately
Captain.
go alert the captain. Yeah.
The captain
What
is coming
languages
with
does the
them.
captain speak?
The captain. Let's see. Let me double check on what he can speak. He speaks Undercommon.
He speaks what? Just common, undercommon?
Undercommon, common. Thieves can't.
Would the orcs know undercommon?
No, they would know Orcish.
So I'll tell him in undercommon. 2 longboats approaching, 4 men each, and Grim keeps an eye on this island.
You see his eyes widen, pulls his pistol out, and then he starts heading back over to Mr. Sunset.
Bane, whilst holding the pots, goes, "Ah, shit!" Places them down and walks back over with him.
As soon as I see him, I'm going and start to draw my sword.
There goes secrecy.
I'll draw my rapier.
Freaking
Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a risk and yell at the captain in Celestial. It seems like it's a spell. I wouldn't kill him.
You see him stop. He rolls his eyes.
Shoot my sword.
Turns back around and walks towards the longboats. Tired of not knowing things.
I tried to inform you while we're on the boats.
Not
I don't know what
you.
changed your mind. Oh,
Well, prepare to meet whatever this is.
yes,
Keep
sir.
your weapons ready.
Of course.
Keep my rapier out.
Are we close enough to the ship that we can get to it before they land on the beach?
Before the
over us?
longboats get there? No, they will intercept
And-
you.
Okay, and my
Hello.
my follow-up to that is: are other men properly outfitted? Like, what's their weapon situation like?
They have just standard cutlasses and some flintlocks.
Okay.
So there's 12 of us on the beach, including
Have
Stan.
a looking glass.
Correct.
You asking who has one?
Yeah.
Sigib does.
Did he use it to look at the men?
No, that was just his basic perception of just looking. If he wanted to use the spyglass, he could look at a little bit more detailed about the men. If you want to do that, Sigib.
If you recognize any.
I mean, is she asking me, or?
Yeah, Bane's gonna ask if you can take a closer look, see what kind of weapons they're packing, and maybe if you recognize any of them.
Okay, I will take a look.
All right, perception and advantage.
The first one was a 2. And the second one was an 8.
Damn it!
Oh my God.
Clean your spyglass first.
You're
Yeah,
not rolling the d10s now, are you?
Your spyglass is like dirty. You're like, oh.
Can't take shit out of this thing.
He smudged it the second time around.
All right, try
It's
again.
It's fucking cracked.
Or did you want me to roll again?
Yes,
With advantage still, or just once?
yes. Advantage.
First one's a 14, so cleaning it up helped. Second one was a 4. So,
All right. So with that, you look out and you see the men in the boats, and you see one of them has like half their face missing.
like, has he been missing it a while, or is it like fresh?
It looks like they have like rotting flesh, and their eyes are glowing purple, and they're like,
Called that he's a fucking necromancer.
they're fucking rowing towards you, and they are about to hit the beach.
Do they have
Captain,
any weapons on them?
Did we fight them on the beach? Or did we beat
They
them on the
do.
boats?
They do have cutlasses and flintlocks.
I'll ask the captain if we want to beat them on the beach or try to take them in the boats.
We take them on the beach.
What did you see, Sigib?
One of them's missing half of his face, and he's got glowing purple eyes. So, I mean, would my character, just being interested in all things arcane recognize that they're like undead or anything?
Yeah,
like,
you recognize that they must be undead.
And I would have
They're
experience in seeing undead. 369 years.
I would say you've had experience in seeing some undead.
Okay.
Would Cord know if Grim was a caster or like a necromancer or anything?
I don't believe.
Or
I
with the captain?
Not specific. The captain probably would know more.
I would like to take some mica, put it in my hand, and rub it, and I would like to prepare shatter.
Okay. The captain then, after hearing you say that one of them's missing half their face, sounds like Grim's handiwork.
Hi.
Can I get ready to sneak attack? I guess.
You can hide behind one of the longboats and be in cover.
Damn it! I have hide and sneak attack. Damn.
Yeah, you have to stealth, and then when you get somebody with a hidden attack, that's a sneak attack. Or there's other stuff. We'll get into it.
Okay.
Can Bane prepare herself, as in like getting behind cover and holding an action for the revolver? For when they get within range?
Yeah.
My question is there anything else on this beach besides the longboats? Like, what else is around, like, that can be used as cover? Trees or anything like that?
No, there's no trees.
Do we know for sure that they're headed to the beach because of us?
It's a good question.
Grim
just
is
know that they're
protecting the
heading towards you.
island, so
How
it's
is
safe to
Mr.
assume
Sunset
that they
reacting?
probably...
How is Mr. Sunset reacting?
He's all the way back at the plantation. The captain was gonna head back over there and do something with him, but then he
I was gonna
changed his
say
mind.
he wouldn't have
So he
even
doesn't
seen
know
it,
they're
I
here
assume.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know.
Okay.
But as the boats hit the beach, that's where we're gonna take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go too far away. We're gonna do combat.
Yeah!
Hey! Gotta kill some people!
Yeah!
They're already dead.
Kill them again!
Kill some people.
Yeah! Don't fucking question it! You know?
Super kill, hyper kill, ultra kill.
We're gonna make them play Freebird.
Monster kill.
Just turn the rib cages into xylophones.
Damn right.
Ding, 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 ding.
To make the new Dragon Ball Mythic in Fortnite 10 times stronger. So we all know the Kamiyamama.
Just take it out. Take it out of Fortnite. They don't deserve it. No, this is the last one. I can't.
Countries of the world. Japan, Brazil, Philippines, Philippines.
Potatoes. You can practically neglect them and they'll still grow.
Is that why I'm so fucking fat?
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Fuck! Have you ever felt like you've had no energy like this guy?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. You should try Rogue Energy.
What's Rogue Energy?
Well, Rogue Energy is a new supplement that gives you all the energy you need with all the great flavors and no calories and no sugar. And it's easy to make, too. All you need is a 16-ounce glass of water, a scoop of your favorite flavor of Rogue Energy, and then the final step, shake it. Keep shaking. Ultra shake. Hyper shake. Shake it all the way! And now you can try it for yourself. Wow! Don't forget to use promo code SMOKINGDRAGONS at checkout for 10% off your order. Get your Rogue today. Now in a can! Who there? Hello. You smell nice. Welcome to Crazy Joe's Apothecary. We got some of that wonderful Smoking Dragons content here for you. You smell like apples. much like the Smoking Dragons do. Right here. Smoking Dragons content. Let's pop this bad boy open. Oh, yeah, not that. Yes. You got the Smoking Dragons content here for you. You want to get over to Patreon? You got the Dragon Lair podcast. It's quite good. The dragons all smell nice. I take them from Crazy Joe. I know, crazy good deal when I hear one. Only $1 a month, and you get to listen to that there podcast. Also, on the YouTube, they got all this, all their D&D content. All right there, so you should go subscribe. Very nice. I've subscribed. Crazy Joe subscribed. He leaves lots of comments. But they get deleted, though. One day, Crazy Joe will leave a comment that'll stay. What's that? Joe! You hear that? That's probably nothing. Anyways. Make sure, also when you subscribe, on Twitch, you use your Prime sub. Because if you already have Amazon Prime, it's free to you anyways. And the Smoking Dragons get the full value. We like value over here. That's a strong potion. I've been Crazy Joe, and I'm gonna find me that gray-skinned man. He smells like ladders. Smells like something I want to climb.
And we're back. And roll initiative. Woo! It's time to roll initiative. That means your turn order. And I need a fucking pen to keep track of it.
Well, I went ahead and rolled it on her too.
Do we open the thingy?
Yes, you can open the thingy and place your
I got
tokens
six. I got
down
six.
that represent your class.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
This paper is not big enough.
I also rolled a 6.
I was not prepared, even though I thought I was.
I'm going to put myself in the water behind them.
Is there not like
that is not where you are.
I'm not sure I like being called Green Hag.
Oh.
Seriously, is there not like a sorcerer one, or I can just have a quick wizard?
There is a sorcerer one.
I am an awakened tree.
Yeah, the hat's the sorcerer.
Some
book is
ayahuasca
wizard.
or some shit.
Wait, am I missing something? What's everyone doing?
You're opening up the map and picking your token that represents you.
That's a hat. I thought that was a
okay.
boat for some reason.
No, that's a hat.
There isn't any guns, so I just went with the fighter.
That's fine.
No, I don't want to be off the map next to the menu. Come on. Damn it.
Where are the boats in relation to?
Well, I don't have any boat minis. So I'm gonna draw a little orange because that's the closest to brown I've got. So
I mean, brown is
here-
just dark orange.
Here is one of their boats.
Brown is just dark orange.
like
Here
quite literally, like
is
look at a color
another
wheel.
one of their
Like-
boats.
Yeah.
How dare you fuck with a colorblind man like that?
Okay, so so what? So we're dealing with what? A Porsche and a mini station wagon?
One of your boats
Station wagon.
and one of your boats. Shut up! I can't draw.
Hey, he said it. I just laughed.
25 to 20. Anybody get those numbers? 20 to 15. Anybody get those numbers? Oh boy.
Yeah.
So first, let me start numbering these mooks here. 1.
By the way, if you go to the little pencil on the bottom left, you can change your name from like Awakened Tree or Badger.
Oh, I see it.
I'm trying to put the pencil on Rico's screen. Ugh. What am I doing?
Yes.
Oh, I was
7.
Badger. It's not bad.
8.
Oh, and I think there also is a rolling utility in this thing, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. You can use that here if you want to.
Yeah, and the start timer, is it like a real-time timer, or does it like tick by round?
Real time.
Okay, it's a countdown timer. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, just 10 rounds. Keep that in mind. Unless I get hit and lose concentration.
All right, so 15 to 10. Call out the number that you get that you have. If
12.
12.
Yep.
What did I say?
I said 6.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, mine's also 6.
Mine's also 6.
Mine's a 5.
Yeah.
What did you guys roll for initiative? God.
2. Plus
I rolled
4.
a 3 and got my plus 2.
Oh wait, we weren't supposed to do D10? No, I'm good. I'm good. Okay.
Fine.
It was D20.
We can roll again.
No, that's fine.
We made our bed. Now we gotta lay in it.
$10 to 5. So we had 2 6s and a 5.
3 6s and a 5.
3 6. 3 6. 3 6s and a 5.
6 6 6. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll win this fight, all right.
So I know Cord probably has the highest dex out of all of you, so he'll go first. Then goes Aregion, and then goes Iris. If we're going by dex order, I believe. So we go Cord.
Oh, I'm going to equip one of my daggers too.
Aregion. Iris. Then Sigib. Holding up the rear.
We do get our surprise round, though, right?
Yes, you get your surprise round. So Sigib used his to imbue Athelstan with Dragon's Breath. Bane, go ahead and with your surprise round.
I just hit on the revolver, don't I?
Oh yeah, if you want to shoot one, you just roll the hit.
Yeah, that was just what I was holding the action for.
Yep.
So bear with me. This is the first time I'm using this.
Now you don't have to use the utility in here to roll. You can roll your physical dice if you want.
For this one, that's okay. Will that hit?
Oh, you're using D&D Beyond?
Yep.
Let me look at the log real quick.
It was a 13.
Why has my name on?
13 to hit. That unfortunately misses.
Oh, good.
I prepared a spell.
Yes, you prepared Shatter.
Yes. Second level, by the way. So they have to... Okay, so I'm going to go for the ones that are... Let me see.
Bane, which one did you attempt to shoot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Any of them?
Probably 3.
Okay. So you attempted to shoot
the closest one.
3 and you went... and it just... the bullet whizzes by.
So I
also, is reload an action or a reaction?
Reload, when you have expended 6 bullets, your reload will take your full action.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I want to go after this group. Oh, it doesn't do anything for you in there. The group on the right.
Okay, so
5, 6, 7, and 8.
So this group?
Yeah, them.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Shatter. I rub the mic between my hands, and I go, Pissing the Veil now, and it's a lightning strike each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point. So, like, right in the middle between 7 and 6, I would assume.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit them all.
Okay. Must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Let me see here. I don't know what it goes off of for the
It should tell you what your DC save is.
15.
Okay. 5 fails with a natural 1.
Nice.
6 fails with an 8. 7 fails with a 10. And 8 fails with an 11.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so since they fail, they will all take 3d8 thunder damage. Where is it? There you are. So, 1, that's a great way to start. Plus 3, so that's 4, plus 4. They all take... Oh, sorry. I'm doing it at 2nd level, which means I do 1 more. So, 8... 9.
9 points of thunder damage to all.
Yep. As
you rub your hands together and extend your hand out, the lightning strikes and you see them all just kind of shimmy off to the side, and each of them take 9 points of thunder damage. Or is it lightning damage?
It is thunder damage.
Thunder damage, I thought so.
And just out of just for a note, if for some reason they are made out of stone, crystal, or metal, they have disadvantage on the saving throws.
Good to know, but they are not made out of any of those things.
I figured.
Definitely made out of dead flesh.
Okay.
Ew.
All right.
Gnarly, dude.
Gnarly, dude. Aregion, go ahead with your surprise round, so you get a free attack off.
Okay.
Just you, not Athelstan.
Okay, just me.
Say that Athelstan is busy getting imbued with dragon's breath.
Okay.
Give them real good pets.
So, let's see. Okay, so they're well within my range of my longbow.
Oh yeah.
So I will.
There's no way that you could,
Okay.
not hit any of them unless you just roll bad.
Okay. I'm kind of wanting to wait for Athelstan, try and get this group here 1 through 4, but I think might as well hit one of them while I can. Yeah, I'll go for the.
Aregion's probably fought with Sigib before. AOE is my middle name.
Oh yeah.
Athelstan's new nickname being the dragon. Let's see. Yeah, so 1, 2, 8. Shit. Let me make sure I got the right ones here. Okay. That is not a D8. That is a D8. Okay. So that plus 4.
You have to first roll to hit.
Roll the hit, okay.
You have to roll a D20, see if you hit.
Oh, D20 to hit. Okay. Thank you. That's a 4.
What's your modifier?
Oh, plus 9. Plus 9, okay.
So 13, that unfortunately
13.
misses.
Shit.
You pull back and it whizzes right past one of the undead. It's like... So, yeah. Cord, anything for your surprise round?
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'm close enough. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Sneak attack has no range, but I don't think I can use that.
You have a crossbow, right?
Yes.
You could use a crossbow and use that for sneak attack.
Okay, let's go ahead and crossbow. Does the angle of them matter, or should I? Oh God, I can't see. Should I go for 5, 6, or 7? Would I have a better chance of hitting straighter or closer?
So long as it's in range, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, as long as it's in range, it doesn't matter. If there was like something in your way and it was like behind cover, then that would be a different story.
All right, then.
But they are currently not behind cover.
Okay, so. All right, let me go for 5.
Okay, going for 5. Gotcha. Roll the hit.
4.
4 total.
The
+7, so that means total of 11 to hit.
Yes.
That's a miss.
We're really doing well with the surprise round.
Yeah.
Surprise, we're bad at aiming.
We surprised ourselves with how much we missed the target.
Supplies.
It's an off day.
All right, there ends the surprise round, and now, zombie number 1 is gonna go. Oh, that's the wrong thing here.
Captain isn't firing anything else?
Oh yeah, you're right. The captain. I completely forgot to roll for him.
Very
Our
good.
gameplay is in the.
I never forget my captain.
Very good looking out.
It's okay. I forget about a lot of things because I'm thinking about everything.
Rico's like, I did. Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
You guys can't see the D&D Beyond page that I'm on right now, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. It doesn't switch over.
I think he bought it, guys.
Yeah. All right, get a look while we can.
All right.
I mean, the captain's level 10, I believe. When I was talking to Rico's, like he's
he?
pretty freaking beefy.
And we can still see that at any time in the campaign, right?
We can't
you can see
access
what level
his
he
sheet.
is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just the level.
Okay. So now that I've remembered, the other character I'm supposed to be controlling, he is going to move 2 steps forward, and then he's going to look at Iris. Nice job. And he's gonna take a shot at number 5.
Somebody noticed me.
So Dragon
All
Punch is
right,
technically
up
a
there.
bonus action. Would I be able to prestidigitation, like a puff of smoke or like some sparks or something in that surprise round to alert the crew just to make sure they see what's going on?
Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine.
So at least the ship knows what's going on.
And he rolls a 26 to hit. So, needless to say, that hits. And he does 8 points of piercing, plus, because it's a surprise round, he gets sneak attack. So that's 8 points of piercing plus. So he does a total of 23 points of damage.
God damn.
To undead number 5.
Nice.
Never piss off Captain.
Yeah, he doesn't miss his mark easily.
No.
No.
And with that, now the official turn order can begin.
Oh
Thank you
boy.
for reminding me about the captain.
Yeah, very good looking out.
So zombie number 1 is gonna go.
Get away from me!
Number 2 is gonna go.
Ah!
Number 3 is gonna go.
All the way home.
And then Captain Lionheart, you're gonna see
Little 4 gonna go wee, or number 4 gonna go wee wee wee.
They're here for the oranges.
the oranges.
Is that what that smell is?
All right, and then up next is Captain Lionheart. You're gonna see him poof from one spot, and he's gonna next to the other, the group right here, and then he's gonna quickly reload his flintlock, cock it back, and he's gonna be point blank next to it.
Ranged attack
Natural
within 5
20.
feet.
Nice.
Ranged attack within 5 feet. Does he ignore the disadvantage? Because
He has a feat that ignores
because of his feet.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's go, Captain.
Well, doesn't he?
Jesus.
Didn't you say like he was gonna like pack his pistols like also with like the main round and like pellets behind them, so he basically shoots like a freaking shotgun.
Basically.
Yay, buckshot.
All right, almost.
More
And
like
that
a
is something they used to do in old like flintlock guns. It was called like a buck and ball shot. It's like what George Washington had his troops load. They'd load like pellets behind the main bullet. So it was like a rifle shot and a shotgun blast.
So he
What?
doesn't get sneak attack for this because he has too many enemies surrounding him. But he still did 23 points of damage without it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
Which
you
one?
see
Is
to
this still
number
5?
Yeah, to
5
number
still?
5.
And 5 just turns into paste.
Yeah, you just see like the zombie just kind of go "Bleh," and you see its head just like
Fucking
splatter.
blast apart.
That was more like a $1.50 shot.
Let's go, Lionheart.
And up next is number 4, and it's just like "Bleh." And then number 5 is gone. Bane, you're up.
oh, yay. How many feet is that? That's. I'm gonna try and fire off at number 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my solid die, see if I can get anything better. 11 plus 9, that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Beautiful. And then I'll just click on this one. See what I do. 13 damage.
13 points of piercing damage to number 4.
What did you
All
roll
right.
on the hit die? I
Pardon?
missed that part.
She rolled an 11, and plus 9 makes
Plus,
dirty 20.
Dirty 20,
Okay.
she said. Yeah.
And then second attack.
Trying to metagame this because we know 13 spells.
Second attack.
Sorry,
Bane.
what did you say? Oh, second attack.
Yeah, you get 2 attacks because you're
Um,
above level 5.
Oh, this is so much fun. I'm just gonna try and fire again, I suppose.
As that first shot connects.
Would you believe I rolled another dirty 20?
I would believe that. Roll that damage. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
12.
12 points of damage. Okay. I just had to make sure my math was correct. And anything for your bonus action?
Are you able to? No, you can't move through allies, can you?
You can. You can move through ally spaces. At least I allow people to.
Alright, well, I might not actually like back up, but I might just move to the side to try and give myself some like leeway for shooting, because otherwise they're going to get too close for my range, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
How-
which
how
side are you going to move to?
Far can I move?
What's your movement speed? What does it say on your sheet?
30 feet.
So you can move 6 squares.
Okay. I'm actually going to move to the side of Aregion.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
All right. And is that your turn?
Sorry, I'll take one more step back, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Number 6 is going to attack the captain. And
What a fool.
he just like just moves out of the way.
It's nonchalant.
And it's going to try to attack again. Number 7 is also going to attack the captain.
Captain got that good AC.
Just keeps moving out of the way.
Captain float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
He just dodges like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Captain's over there playing DDR.
Motherfucker looking like Neo out here.
Well, we should check our watches.
Cause every time we touch, I can't escape the feeling.
All right, up next is Cord.
Solo round.
Solo round.
All right, which one do I? Okay.
Don't shoot the captain.
Damn it.
I kind of want you to roll a 1 now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because that would be funny.
All right.
Captain just sprout the crossbow bolt from the ass cheek. It'd be the only damage the captain takes.
No shit, from his own crew.
Crossbow on number 8.
Okay. Roll the hit.
18.
That's going to hit.
Okay, rolling for piercing damage. 7.
7 points of piercing, and then you have your sneak attack damage.
Yes.
Which I believe at your level is
3d6.
3d6.
An additional 11.
Additional 11. Fantastic. And I believe you only get 1 attack.
Yes.
Anything for your bonus action? Would you like to move over by the longboat and stealth?
Oh, yes.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces.
Yeah, we're counting diagonal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't deal with any of that Pythagorean stuff here.
Yeah. So that's where you're gonna move.
Yes. Yes. The longboat.
So right here.
Right. Yep.
And then you would use your bonus action to roll stealth. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
14.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. That is your turn. Aregion, Iris, you're on deck.
All right, so my walking speed is 35. What does that get me?
You can move 7 squares.
7 squares? I'm wanting to break off from everyone, but I'm wanting to kind of get a different angle on them, just so we're not all grouped up, just in case.
Go for it.
Let's see. Am I going ahead and moving that myself?
You can.
Okay. Oh god, it's loading. I probably should bring it up on the laptop instead. I don't know why I don't know what possessed me to do this on mobile. Yeah, I will go ahead and...
Mobile's not the worst thing.
It's not the worst. It just could be better.
It's definitely not ideal.
Wait, does that count, or I got one more?
Let's see. From where you were,
That's 35.
That's 30 from where you were.
That is 35 or 30.
So one more would be 35.
Okay. Whoops.
Not that way.
There we go.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. You gonna take a shot?
Oh yeah.
At which one? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will go for one again.
Okay.
Shit. was that? +9. roll the 6 +9.
15.
How's that looking?
15 hits.
15 hits. Okay. That's the D8, correct?
Yes.
Rolled an 8 plus 4.
That's 12.
So 12 for hit.
12 points on undead number 1. And you have a second shot. Which, reminder, you can also cut 5 to your roll to do 10 extra damage to an enemy. But you have the gamble of not being able to hit. And that's using your sharpshooter feat.
And I've already done how much to him?
You've already
12?
done 12.
12?
So you have to call it before you roll, though, if you want to use sharpshooter.
I will go ahead and try and use sharpshooter.
Okay, so instead of +6, it's going to be +1.
Okay.
So you take away the 5 from your to hit. Or wait a minute, your to hit is probably 9, I think.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
take away from your to hit. So
okay,
his is +9.
Yeah, so it would be a +4.
It would be a +4. Yeah, that's a 7 altogether.
7 altogether?
Yeah.
It was a D20, right?
It was a D20, correct.
All right, so you pull and miss.
It's an off day for me.
All right, up next is Athelstan, actually. I forget he goes on your initiative.
Hell yeah.
Iris still on deck.
Okay.
How are things looking with Athelstan with that ability?
Well, right now he does have the Dragon's Breath ability, so if you wanted to position him in a place where he could hit all the group of 4 right there, you'd want to position him right
I was going to say.
Here.
Okay.
So this space right here, as the cone comes out, it'll hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely put him there. The first place you suggested, yeah.
Yeah, so
up there.
Athelstan here. That is where I went from, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. That'll hit all of them. And then Dragon's Breath, which, remind me again, Biggest, is it a save? Dex save?
Yes, let me... you must make a dex saving throw, taking 3d6 damage, fire damage. On a fail, half as much on a success. And the save is a 15.
Okay, well, 1, 2, and 3 fail with a 4, a 6, and a 4. And number 4 fails with a 6.
They're having a great old time.
Does my elemental affinity, when you cast a spell that deals damage of the type associated with your draconic ancestry, which is fire, you can add +4 to 1 damage roll of that spell. At the same time, you can. Oh, I don't need to bother with that. He's using his action, but I cast the spell. Does that?
I will allow you to
count?
add +4 to one of these enemies.
And real quick, does this
I guess which one's taking the least damage?
Does Pack Tactics
2 and 3?
Does Pack Tactics factor into this, or is
no,
he just out of range?
This is a save. It's not a. It's not.
Oh,
an
it's
attack.
not a. Okay, not an attack.
It's not a melee attack. If it was a melee attack,
oh,
then
okay. It's
somebody would
only
have to be
with
next to him.
Oh, it is only melee attack. Okay, it just says on an attack roll. Okay.
Yeah. Also, you didn't roll anything for Athelstan to do this. He just does it, and they have to roll.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's go ahead, Biggest, roll 3d6 for me, since it's your spell.
Come on, baby. I'm just saying back there. Come on, baby.
Well, and technically it's 1 damage roll of it, so technically this will add to everybody. Now that I think about it, that's how I.
So 7, and then if you are allowing the 4 to be added, that would be a total of 11.
11 to
all
everybody.
of them that failed, which is all. Athelstan doing 44 points of damage. Good boy.
Yeah, best boy.
Ooh.
My boy.
Number 4, as Athelstan breathes out this dragon's breath flame, it's number 4 just and it melts and is gone.
Hell yes.
Nice.
I don't know how well the mic picked that up. Probably.
It's my boy. Well, I did see a lot of this, so yeah.
That works.
That's about it. We got the message. Yep, for sure. Very well done, Sigib.
The mic can't handle my noises. All
Being
right.
so good.
Iris, you're up.
Right, so what I want to do is... I have a question, actually. So
Yes.
I want to use my Thunderclap cantrip, but it confuses me, because it says the range and area is 5 feet, but it says the sound can be heard up to 100 feet away. So I'm not sure... Does it go off of the range area of 5 feet, or
So
does
the
it
range,
go off?
it's the range area of 5 feet. But if you were to use it, somebody 100 feet away from you could hear you using it. Doesn't mean that it'll damage them, but they can hear like, oh, somebody's using a giant clap spell or something.
Oh, okay. So, in that case, I am. Let's see if I. It doesn't look like I have to. Let's see. Each creature within range other than you. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit risky, and I'm going to. Let's see. Can I move my little person? I'm going to move her 10, 20, 30. No, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. And I'm going to cast Thunderclap on these two gents.
Okay.
Let me see here. It's a con save 15.
Well, one of them rolled a 16, the other one rolled a 14.
Okay, so the one that succeeded, nothing happens to him.
Okay.
The one that failed takes 1d6 thunder damage, and that is a 6.
All right, 6 points to number 3. As number 2 and 3 turn their attention to you. Anything for your bonus action?
Let me see here. What can I do for bonus actions? Honestly, I'm asking. What do I do for? Oh, here we go. There's a thingy. I will give Athelstan Bardic Inspiration.
I see how it is.
A creature other than myself. Look, he's right there. All right. Gains an inspiration die, which is 1d8 for 10 minutes. He can add it to ability to check, attack, roll, or saving throw. After seeing it can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So I'm going to say, "Who's the best boy? You are," and then give him an inspiration.
Fire breathing boy. Hell yeah.
That'll be it.
Rah. All right, and that is Iris's turn. It is now zombie number 8 is gonna and try to attack the captain. This one, and you see, and the captain is just like, and he said there's blood coming from his face. And the captain takes 8 points of damage.
Go captain, the captain.
Yeah.
He goes for a second hit. And he dodges. And now it is Sigib.
Giving me inspiration, putting yourself in fireball range.
Just do it, my dude.
That's honestly what I'm thinking, like my internal monologue. Is Sigib like Iris enough to forego the fireball?
No, probably not.
I am going to, I guess with my movement, position myself here.
Could always Scorching Ray.
What do you think I'm about to do, my guy?
That's what I thought.
So, let's have fun with meta magic, shall we? So,
Fun with
I
meta
think
magic.
we can spell. I can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action. So I'm going to quicken. Let me mark my 2 sorcery points here. Scorching Ray. But since I can't use my Fireball at 3rd level, I'm going to upcast Scorching Ray to 3rd level. Which is 3rd or so I create an additional ray for each slot above 2nd. So that's going to be what, 4 rays of damage, I think? Yeah, it's going to create 4 rays of fire. Okay. I guess I'm going to target number 1 with the first one. Roll the 13, that probably misses.
13 does miss. Second ray.
20. Dirty 20.
That hits.
And number 1's already taken damage, right?
Yes.
So I'm just going to hit him normally with this one. He's going to take 2d6. He takes 6 damage.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Barely.
Right. Next one's going at him. Dirty 20 again to hit.
Yep.
I rolled a 4 and a 1, but because of my elemental adept, I get to turn that 1 into a 2, so he takes 6 damage.
Go ahead and call it for that one.
All right, so number 1, just 2 rays pierce straight through him, straight through the chest, lets out a roar, just coughing up flames, and tips over, just smoldering. Smoke coming out of every orifice that he's got.
Number 1 is gone.
Adios.
All right, so the 4th one, I am going to. I guess I'll aim it at. Oh, that was sticking with that. Ah, fuck, that's a 12. That one probably misses, I bet.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, because that was a bonus action, I am going to use. Get back to my sorcery points here. I'm going to twin my fireball, or firebolt, sorry, by using points equal to its spell level. Cantrip would be 1, so spend another sorcery point. Alright, let's send a firebolt at number 2. Fucking 2 again, it's a 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Another dirty 20.
There we go, that's hit.
And let me see. I believe I can add my elemental affinity. Yeah, add +4 to 1 damage roll of that spell whenever I cast it. So let's add the +4 to this one. Let's see what he takes. 2d10s. He takes 14 damage.
On number 3?
Yes. Or no, 2.
Number 2?
Yeah, my bad. 2. He's the closest one and the one I can see.
Go ahead and call it for number 2.
Yeah.
So firebolt just rips straight through his skull, nothing but just a smoldering stump of a neck left.
Number 2 is gone.
Oh yes.
And is that your turn?
Are we sure?
Use bonus action and action. I think that's your turn.
I don't really need to use the rest of my movement, so yeah.
All right. Back to the top of the order. Was supposed to be number 1, dead. Was supposed to be number 2, dead. Now number 3, going to attack Iris.
Oh no.
Because he is zombie, does my necrotic defense come into play?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what that adds.
You have resistance to necrotic damage?
It says defenses, necrotic and radiant, and then there's a little R with a shield next to necrotic.
Yes, that means you're resistant to necrotic, so you take half damage from necrotic.
Oh, okay.
Damage, from necrotic sources. So it rolled a dirty 20 to hit you.
Oh, yeah, that hits my armor class of 12.
Yep. So it's dealing a total of 6 damage, reduced to 3 because you resist it. So you take half of that. So it's 3 points of necrotic damage to you. Second attack, a 17 to hit.
That would hit.
Same damage, 3 reduced from 6.
Gotcha. Cool.
As it. And
Iris.
up next is the captain. And let's see. He pulls out something from his bag, and you see it looks like a small bomb, and he puts it up to his pipe. and he just goes, and then he poofs away, and he's right over here now. And those others get to make a dex save. Wow. Just wow.
Holy shit.
Holy crap.
Way to go, Captain!
Yay! I'm useless.
And then the captain is right next to number 3, across from you, Iris, and he's just like, keep going. And it is now Bane's turn.
I'm guessing he's looking pretty haggard.
Yeah, number 3 is.
Awesome.
You can also use your sharpshooter as well to take off 5 from your roll. I believe you have sharpshooter.
I do not.
I thought you took it.
I have Deadeye and Dazing Shot.
No, I'm talking feats.
Feats, my bad.
But you can also grit point Deadeye to
You
give
do
yourself
have it.
advantage. Yes, you have sharpshooter.
Oh,
so you
my
can-
bad. I do.
And you can also use a grit point to give yourself advantage while doing that.
You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Teach me how to do this.
So
Alright.
you would mark off a grit point, roll for advantage, and then you're going to add your modifier and then subtract 5 from it. Or you can subtract 5 from your modifier at the start and then just add whatever is. So you can add 4 instead of 9 to your roll.
Right. Okay. And that's either roll because we're doing it at advantage, right?
Yes, so you take the highest roll.
Yep. So that was a nat 20 with plus 4, so 24.
Yes!
Holy shit.
Well, you get that grit point back because you get it back if you crit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, heck yes.
So now roll your revolver damage and then double the dice damage.
So double each dice damage?
So you roll 2d8, double the total of that.
So that's 24 plus 4, so 28.
Holy shit.
Motherfucker's gone.
So you rolled 12 damage from the d8s, doubled to plus 4. So doubled to 24 plus 4, 28. plus 10 from your sharpshooter damage.
Plus 10, sorry, so that's 38.
38 points of damage. Go ahead and call it.
I'm just gonna put it right between his eyes. Just immediate hole through him.
Pretty sure she killed any of that zombie's descendants too.
Yeah. He now regrets
He hit
coming.
my iris.
He now regrets coming back to begin with.
Yeah.
My arms.
Puts it right between the iris. Oh.
Hey.
That enemy is down, and combat is officially over.
Wow.
As this creature just.
I go over and pat Bane on the back. Great shot, kid. 1 in a million.
Cheers.
Great
You're welcome
shot,
for
kid.
me.
1 in a million.
You're welcome for me saving y'all.
I'm going to go give scritches to the best boy.
Oh.
Fuck. Sons of bitches. I will use. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have a cantrip I can heal myself with.
The captain is currently like covered in like zombie gore.
Yeah. I then go to check on Athelstan, the captain.
I'm still waiting to attack.
Hold on, let me...
I attempt to clear some of the gore off the captain, just kind of
Gord!
like wiping it.
Gord, it's over!
I'm awkwardly licking myself, and I look up at that cat there.
Can I healing hands myself?
Yes.
Okay, so
No,
you hear me
later.
You hear me mutter something in Celestial, and I like wipe my hands off on my wounds, and they just disappear.
Fuck you, Barada Nicto.
As you and Bane, as you're wiping some of the gore off, he's just like, "Stop. It's fine."
I like wearing viscera.
It's gonna get in your wound.
Oh, actually, I'm not even close enough for mage hand right now.
And after I heal myself, I'll, oh fuck, Captain, and I'll walk over and I will. Let's see. I will cast Cure Wounds on him. He gets it's 1d8 plus 4.
Somehow Aregion's hand is still bleeding.
He gets 12 points
It
back.
started bleeding again.
As you touch the captain's cut just closes
Sorry
up.
about that. I didn't notice.
It's fine. I was going to keep it.
Oh. I mean, I can slash you again if you want, I guess.
It's not the same.
You didn't earn that.
How'd you get that cut? Oh, well, you see, I had another one, and then she closed it up, and then gave me another one out of pity.
Captain Lionheart into that BDSM.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Would you like to
This
know
bard
how I
who
got
just
these
kept
scars?
killing.
Song. Never open a bag
Well.
of chips with a chainsaw.
All right. Code. Destroy their longboats.
We not make sure that there's nothing else in them before we do.
Agreed.
While you're
Longboats.
destroying them, make sure there's nothing in them.
Right. I'll investigate that for sure as well. After I'm done giving all the best scratches for the best fire breathing
Should I
boy.
just burn the captain? Or do you
He
think that would attract too much?
burps up some like dragon's breath.
Yeah, he's still technically got 54 seconds of that.
I was gonna say. I quickly backed the fuck
Wait.
up from.
Why don't you just have Athelstan burn the boats?
Or I can just burn them.
I'm running around with my tail
Don't
on
take it away
fire.
from Sigib.
Yeah, I just cantrip fire out of my hands up to 240
Don't take
feet.
this away from me.
I'm right next to a goddamn boat.
Yeah, well, I will ask the captain. Do you think the smoke would attract too much attention, or should we just go ahead and burn them?
Can I get away, please?
That is a good question.
Could attract attention, but if Grim's already here, then it doesn't matter. He currently has the element of surprise. We need to get to the ship and leave. If then he pursues, then we will fight him on the seas.
I'm gonna try and help quickly load everything onto our longboats.
All right. Anybody else helping load stuff on longboats? Cord, go ahead and roll me 2 investigation checks. 1 for each longboat.
I guess I will help.
I'll
I'm
say
going to.
I'm also investigating
most of the zombies
those, so.
probably got
Okay,
just, like,
Aregion, also 2 investigation checks.
I will loot and just check the corpses of the remaining undead, and then after I do that, I'll help them with the boats.
15.
Okay.
And 10.
Okay.
9 and 12 for me.
Okay. In the longboat furthermost to the left, you guys don't find anything, but in the other longboat, you find a book.
Does anybody know how to read?
Sigib will.
We'll take this one to Sigib. And I'll go ahead and pocket that.
I mean, technically, you would be able to read Common, Draconic, Thieves'
Oh,
Code,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Yes, I would.
because that is the languages things you can read.
Yes.
You can read them as part of the...
Oh, okay. I defer to Cord on that then.
All right.
Sweet, new book.
The Kama Sutra. No.
I don't think I want to hear about kinky zombies.
Cord, roll me a history check, please. With advantage.
Which one's my history advantage? I know I got +1
it
on the
will
check.
be under your like
Under
your
your
actual
skills.
things.
Oh.
It'll be underneath like athletics, deception, then history.
Okay, but
Should have a +1 next to it, I think.
Yes. So okay.
Roll that with advantage for me, please.
Okay. It's a history check is 17. What would be my history advantage?
Advantage. You just roll it a second time and take the highest number.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, rolled off screen. All right, 17 and 9.
Okay, so 17 is the number we're taking. You recognize this book.
I recognize this book.
What is it, Cord?
This is the book that Grim was reading from when he was performing that ritual.
This is the book that was in Grim's hand when he performed this awful ritual that left me with this curse.
So is it necromantic in nature?
Might be even worse.
Not sure much be a worse being necromancy.
Well, if Grim himself has come back, well, if there's a power even worse than necromancy, I bet he would find it.
Perhaps we get on the boat where the safe place is and we discuss it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, mate. We better move. We better move.
Do I find anything interesting on the bodies of the zombies?
No, they weren't really carrying much. Their cutlasses were practically rust. And their flintlocks barely worked.
No trinkets worth taking, nothing.
Nothing that you could figure.
So I assume their clothes pretty tattered. They probably couldn't carry much. Broke ass.
Broke ass zombies.
No brains.
Well, I get back in the boat and eagerly look at everyone to get that. I don't want to be here anymore.
No one else like further inland. They like heard this or anything. Nobody saw anything. Nobody came running or anything.
Do we want to stick around and find out?
I just figured somebody might show up and want to know what the hell was going on, but yeah, we probably should get the fuck out before they do.
GTFO.
Yep.
As you guys are getting in the longboats and rowing back, you do see Mr. Sunset run out and
shit.
And look at all the bodies, and then he looks out, and then he heads back towards the plantation.
Fucking beach is haunted, dude.
Exit stage left.
Were we heading off towards the wreckage at any point?
Oh yeah, to the west.
Are we like gonna do that as we head off?
Is that where the zombies were coming from?
No.
I was gonna
They came
say
from
we need
the
to make sure
eastern side of the island.
Yeah, we need to make sure there's not a ship in sight or anything. Are we all back on the ship at this point?
It takes a bit, but you've now gotten back to the ship. You've loaded the supplies. Longboats are up, and the ship is ready to make sail.
Can I see anything from the eastern side of the island?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
We're back on the boat. I'm gonna have the gun crews prepare. Just basically have them, ready for battle and man their stations at a moment's notice.
Okay, wait a second. Damn it. Apologies. I have oh my god, what is that? Fucking 23?
As you
Bless you.
As you look out, you do see something on the eastern side of the island. A large ship. Black
Captain!
hull, with black and red sails. The
Holy
insignia on the sails is that of Captain Grimm's. The crest of the dragon with the flaming eye.
Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely signal over the captain and tell him immediately.
The captain looks out. The Zegodonth.
Right, that's what we were going to tell you. This island is under the protection of the Zegodonth. Apparently there was some voodoo that happened to Mr. Sunset. And he was against it at first. Magic happened, and all of a sudden he was okay with it. And the people on the island seem to be indentured.
Problem for another time.
They're
Until
also the
then,
buyer of that powder. One of the buyers. The market being the other.
This is only
This
a recent
island is where they
development.
manufacture.
Yeah, this is where the white powder came from, sir.
Using those flowers, I'm just gonna motion towards that one poppy plant that we took.
Yeah.
And Iris, you were saying?
It's a recent development. Apparently it's been only a week or two.
However, Grimm was spotted like about 3 weeks ago, so.
Oh yes, he sank another ship that came
Thanking another
came
crew.
here. Apparently around the western side of the island. We have a rough whereabouts of the wreckage.
The Zegodonth here, I would much like to check out that wreckage. However, with the Zegodonth being right there, we should probably flee.
Good idea.
Pick our battles where we...
They're to the east of us?
They are currently to the northeast of you, yes.
Northeast of us. Which way is the wind coming?
The wind is currently blowing from the west to the east.
So I assume we're going to be making a rather large arc away from them then?
We can't go
give them
straight
a wide
west.
berth.
I was gonna say, which way are we
Well,
facing right now?
More
You're
like
currently facing towards the west,
Okay.
so you'll need to come about if you want to head back towards.
Yeah, that's what I
towards west.
was afraid of.
if we make a large U, we should be able to get the Smuggler's Rest without too much interference, hopefully.
as we get around.
I'm surprised the Zegodonth hasn't attacked us yet.
How close?
Aside from being on the beach.
Perhaps they haven't seen us as a threat yet.
If they saw the captain's flag, I doubt Grim would wait.
Fact
They
is,
might not have expected us.
They should have moved the Zegodonth into a better position. However, if we move quickly, we could outrun them.
I can cast
Either
mine
way,
an illusion.
it'll be a chase.
I can cast mine an illusion on the sails, make it look like perhaps friendly, give us a little bit of a lead.
It's a good idea, but I fear they've already seen us.
Well, fortune favors the quick.
Well, if the wind is coming from the west and we want to... I guess, are we going to stop at Smuggler's Rest, or are we going to skip that?
It depends if the Zegodonth continues to pursue. If the Zegodonth continues to pursue, we should probably keep on past Smuggler's Rest and try to lose him around... maybe around Sunrise Cove.
Because we're on the south side of the island right now.
Yes.
Correct? So we could run basically just east by southeast with the wind. They would have to tack to try to follow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have the wind for the first run of that until they can make their tack and try to follow us.
Yeah.
Do we know if our ship is faster than theirs? Like in a dead even, like, in a dead heat?
The Zegodonth is a bit more bulky, so the Courage does move faster than the Zegodonth. So the Courage could outrun the Zegodonth. Even it would just take a while.
So either we use the wind to run or we use the wind to bear down on them.
I'll say plus they just lost eight of their crew, assuming that they have around the same crew size.
With Grim, he can just make more crew.
That's what I was afraid of.
I think he just keeps like a room full of dead bodies on board.
Just opens up his corpse room and all right, reinforcements.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like the type that would take prisoners. Just more crew.
A mortuary on board. Does he have a mortuary as assistant?
I get the video game reference.
Glaring at Cord like I'm glaring at you.
I'm open to whatever decision you all would like to make. Either we can fight or we can run.
How big is she? How many guns does she have?
Yeah. When she said the bulky thing, that kind of deterred me from fighting a little bit.
I think it'd be wiser to run.
It has one additional row of guns because he turned the crew quarters into another gun deck.
The crew, man of the people.
Crew doesn't need to rest.
Truly a man of the people.
He takes them from their rest.
They can rest when they're dead or undead.
So I mean, if it's
he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
Us probably in an even firefight, but if we fight fair, then again, he wouldn't either.
Gunny, I have something I want to clarify with you before we make a decision. Did you say that they were selling this powder to Omen as well?
I don't know. He didn't mention Omen themselves buying it. He mentioned Grim buying it and the Margrave buying it. How it got to them from one of or both of them, I don't know.
Going to say if Omen was dealing in it, then I might be able to try to distract him somehow, but without a concrete line, I don't want to risk it. I think we should run personally. That's just my vote.
I agree.
I also agree. as much as I'd like to say he could have easily made up for that crew in the time between, and yeah, they have an extra row of guns, so that's not the chance.
They start killing us. He has more crew to fight against us, and I don't like those odds.
Be smarter to fight him on our terms.
Yeah.
Say we make for Smuggler's Rest. If he's still pursuing us, then we just tack northeast onto Umbra.
I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah. Agreed.
Right. Then we shove off. Bring us about. We take the wind. We pass Smuggler's Rest, and we head straight on to Umbra. If the Zygodanth does not pursue, we may be able to stop in Smuggler's Rest. However, if it does, we will try to lose him around the Big Island. Maybe we'll pass through Sunrise Cove.
Could even stop by the Kraken's Eye if we get desperate.
If we're desperate, we might be able to mount an assault there, if we have to. I'd much prefer not to fight at this point.
Agreed.
Agreed. So we know what they're fully capable of.
Aye.
Well, I will get to rallying the men, and I'm going to take my normal spot and pull out my loot and thematically give everyone bardic inspiration. I know it won't actually do anything, but thematically.
The men begin to raise the anchor. The captain turns the helm, brings the ship about, and let loose full sail. And you begin to speed off in a southeasterly direction, and as you look behind, the Zygodanth lets loose its full sails, and it begins to pursue.
Question.
How far behind us is it?
I would say it's about 200 feet behind you.
Question. Prestidigitation, I know, doesn't do anything ridiculously big. Is trying to make bigger waves behind us to throw them off by doing small, like enhancing the waves that are already coming off of us, would that be too big of a use for this spell?
I would say so.
Damn. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh. Do you want to try to Titanic these guys?
I was going to ask if Sego could part the way.
You mean
I
create
could
an ice thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I can freeze 5 cubic feet of water.
Oh, you can make like a glacier or something too? Or iceberg?
Glacierberg?
A small one.
Yeah.
And freeze 5 cubic feet of water.
Be something to slow them down.
I mean, they're basically coming at us in a straight line, right?
Yeah.
So I can cast it 30 feet out, so I'll cast it 30 feet off of our stern. And it's a cantrip, so I'll just shape water and freeze 5 cubic feet of water right in their path. So they're either going to have to hit it, or they're going to have to veer, if they can even veer fast enough.
You hear. They are firing their long nines at you.
We've got our rear guns as well.
And
we're going to tell the gun crews, go to the rear guns, load them with chain shot and aim for their rigging. Try to take out their sails, their spars, anything we can do to slow them down.
Aye, sir.
Excellent idea.
Keep firing until they stop.
First 2 shots.
We also have the 2 rear swivel guns on the aft cabin as well. I want all 4 firing. And you said they were what, 200 feet away? That ought to be in range.
Yep.
That's also in range for me to start just indiscriminately throwing firebolts because of Spell Sniper. So let's light some sails and everything I possibly can on fire.
Okay.
So
Roll
just
to
start
hit.
cantripping out the wazoo.
The swivel guns, one of them. Another one. It takes a hit right at the port side bow, and it's a really low shot, so it starts to take in water. And then the ice, it comes up to the ice and it scrapes along the starboard side, and you see a little incision almost went into it because you made that blade-like sharp, and it just cuts right into the wood. And it starts to take on more water, and then go ahead and roll for your cantrip.
And I'm going to bark at the crew, aim the chain shot higher, hit the rigging. We need to take out their sails. First one I rolled. Oh wait, hold on, that was the medium. Okay, no, yeah, that was it. An 11. I don't know if that would hit. So,
you throw one of the fire bolts, and it just fizzles before it even gets there. And then one of the other gun crews aims a little higher. You see one of the masts go down.
Oh, did they hit the mast, or did they take out like the standing rigging, or like what did they?
They hit one of the masts. They hit one of the masts.
Woo!
And the mast.
Right, that's definitely a celebratory shout.
They start to slow down, and you are taking
we're not going to stop.
commanding presence ahead of them now. You're about 250 feet away.
That's just out of range for Spell Sniper. I'll go ahead and freeze some more water behind us, though, just to leave something else in our way. Their way. So 30 feet, so it'll be 220 feet away from them if they have time to even maneuver if they can. And if the gun crews are still in range, I want them to keep firing until they can't anymore.
So they let off a few more shots. Misses. And after a while, they're just getting farther and farther away till you can't see them anymore.
Good, that'll buy us some time.
Well done, Sigib.
Did they still have like any of like their masts and sails still standing, or like?
They had 2 sails still standing, but you guys hit the foresail.
Job, Gunny and crew.
Well done.
Anybody know if you can conjure wooden planks?
You can what?
Does anyone know if Grim can conjure wooden planks?
Not a clue. We keep sailing though. Good deterrence.
Well, they'll have to limp to port somewhere and lick those wounds.
I don't think he's good at getting wood.
And at this point, I would, I guess, have I noticed the book Cord found?
I don't know, Cord. Are you very open about the book?
Hey, Sigib, would you like to look at this book I found?
Even if like you were just like carrying it or holding it, I'd be like, "What is that?"
Well, I mean, sure. I guess I'm keeping it like in my waistband.
I mean, I would like to investigate the book. Asking, like,
Okay,
what do you know about this?
Come close to my waistband. I hand the book to Sigib, and well, if you recall, I said this was the book that Captain Grimm had when he was performing that ritual.
Gave you the mark.
I mean, if we're in semantics, he technically gave up the book before he gave me the mark, because he gave me the mark in the throes of death. So, but yes, let's lump it in there that way. Yes.
So did he actually tell us about this ritual, or just that he served under Grim and got the mark?
I believe I described it in passing. A
lot of what you remember about the story is that the part that Cord dislikes the most is that Grim tried to make him kill the newborn child.
So I know about the ritual then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. As I believe all of you would.
I guess before I open the book, I'm going to just examine it and see if I can glean anything. Does it have anything written on the spine or the cover?
Yes, it's all in Draconic.
I can read Draconic, so.
It is called the Book of Shadows.
I'll ask Cord, did you ever see anyone beside the captain open it?
I have not seen anyone else open it. First time I ever saw that book was in his hands.
I wonder if he seems like the type that might booby trap this thing if we try to open it.
I can knock on it if you want.
I want you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
It's a 14, but before opening it, my idea was that I was going to set it down, walk 30 feet away, and mage hand it open.
Oh, this has nothing to do with you opening it. You hear a voice in your head. Open it.
I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
Open the book.
Do I hear this?
Got the book in one hand.
In his head.
In his head.
And I'm going to just create a fireball in my other hand. Bring it closer to the book. See if the voice reacts.
That will do nothing.
No, Tom Riddle is stronger now.
The other Horcruxes.
Fuck you, Harry.
That's what your mom said.
I guess I'll set it down and ask Cord if he heard anything when he touched the book.
Oh.
You didn't, by the way.
I was about to say. The first time I touched this book was when we saw it. I never said he gave it to me or I had touched it prior. I just said I recognized it.
Something about this book is, I don't know if it's possessed or what exactly, but it's... Instruct none of the crew to touch it.
Yeah, let's check. Do not touch this book. Whether you are attuned, not attuned, out of tuned.
Boing, boing, boing.
Can
boing, boing, boing.
Can we?
Are we
there
close
some
to
sort
the
of
captain, or
some sort of
should
safe
we
on board?
motion him over?
Yeah, the captain's just by the helm.
I guess I'll head over to the captain and just tell him, the book is haunted.
Haunted.
I suggest you secure it.
When I picked it up and contemplated opening it, I heard a voice that told me to open it. Something tells me I shouldn't trust it.
That's troublesome. Well, we'll keep it in my quarters then.
I threatened it with fire. It told me that wouldn't work. Obviously, it would lie. If that would work, it's not going to tell me. Drop it into the sea and leave it at the bottom of the ocean.
That's one way to do it.
I want to keep it. We could probably learn something from it, or it could be more trouble. Either way, nobody should touch it.
You have to have gloves.
Well, Cord touched it. Didn't seem to be affected by it.
He said he didn't.
I'm assuming only because I've been affected by the magic in the book is my ability to handle it, and my once in a blue moon experience of being able to break that magic, just a single solitary moment, is the reason why I believe I am able to handle the book.
Reminder that I also touched the book.
But I think...
I mean, Grim was bearing down on us when we first found it. So, if it had a mind of its own, it might not have felt the need to intercede.
I think we might be able to infer that this learning something, my humble opinion is that trying to learn something from this book is probably one of the worst ideas, because I am inferring that Grim is after this book.
Then why would he place it on one of his longboats?
We don't know if he expected to find us there. It seems odd. If it were important enough, why would he part from it? Why wouldn't he keep it on him at all times?
A reason. Maybe he wanted us to find it.
In which case, it's a trap. And we probably are better leaving it at the bottom of the ocean.
Just out of curiosity, can we, like, everyone hear this conversation?
Yes.
Oh, it can. Okay, that's what I was needing to ask, but didn't want to.
Do you have a particular patron, Gunny?
Not particularly, no. Everyone in Cordova grew up and learned the stories of Krusha and Hrungar. Spending enough time here, everyone knows Kishan, Biofa, but none of them are particularly important to my life.
And you don't know the focus that you use for your starcasting. You don't know whose patron that is again?
The way it reacted to the moon, I expect Biofa's? I'm not sure. It belonged to my mother. She died before I could really learn.
I know. I'm sorry. The only reason I bring it up is, I don't know, opposites attract. Perhaps it thinks it can get to you because you have a positive force behind you and it's a negative force. Again, it's just spitballing, really, but just a thought.
Does anyone know anyone that could maybe tell us more about this book?
Oh, yes. But they're not until Umbra.
Captain,
Maybe
do you know anyone?
Smuggler's Cove.
Asking the captain?
Yeah.
The only one I would ask is Grim, but obviously
he's probably not in a forthright mood.
Turn us around. No.
Probably wouldn't tell us.
Hey, Grimmy!
Yeah, hey, what's this book do?
Probably sooner kill us.
Absolutely.
So, shall we toss it over the side? Keep it in my quarters? What are we doing?
If we keep it, we need to keep it under lock and key.
Where in your quarters are we talking? How we
Do you have a chest or something we could store it in?
Yeah.
It's probably best if we give it to him and he doesn't tell us.
Okay, fair enough.
Are you sure I should touch the book?
Maybe wrap it up.
I can
before you
mage
grab
hand
it.
and pick it up.
Yeah.
Put it in whatever container we want to put it in.
Yeah.
I don't have to touch it directly.
Wrap it or something for sure.
I trust you, Captain.
Or if we think it's still safe for Cord to touch it, he could place it.
The captain leans down, picks up the book. No voices. And
Dude's
he
badass.
swings open his cabin door, and he looks back. Don't look.
Looking everywhere else. Yep. Yep.
Past the low closed door.
After a couple minutes, he comes back. It's hidden.
I trust you, Captain.
Hidden is a book? No. Thank you, Captain.
Plastic scooters.
Shall we make sail?
Well, we continue on course. We may have time to stop at Smuggler's Rest, but I feel we should move on to Umbra. I don't think we'll find much more information of value at Smuggler's Rest.
Oh, there.
It's up to you all if you'd like to stop there.
What do we need there?
I was also going to ask what we needed. What was the order of business, sir?
I believe it was information at Smugglers.
Just
wasn't it?
information? Okay.
Possible information.
We'll probably find more in Umbra. We learn
I
more
agree.
at Sunset Grove than we expected to.
Very true.
Unless there's someone in particular you want to meet there, I think we can forego it.
Nobody comes to mind.
Give me a moment, if you wouldn't mind. I won't hide it this time. I will take out a copper wire and wrap it around my pinky and cast sending to my normal contact. Checking in. On course to Umbra. Need to know if any reason to stop in Smuggler's Cove. Can respond.
Negative. Keep course for Umbra. Smuggler's Rest is irrelevant. We'll have contact meet you near the church of the Hallowed Chamber.
You see me. Going to have to deal with Mr. Hallowed Chamber. Nothing apparently important in Smuggler's Cove. They're expecting contact with me in Umbra.
Did you mention Hallowed Chamber out loud?
I was going to say, did we just hear all of this?
Yeah, I said it in the smarmiest voice ever, but I did say it
hear
low.
the response because that just goes in her head.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, but
okay,
did she say Hallowed Chamber out loud?
Yeah, I did say, going to have to meet with Mr. Hallowed Chamber.
We don't have any prior knowledge of you having any kind of contact us. This would be new to us, correct? Unless somebody else knows
absolutely. I was never.
Yeah.
I have never mentioned it before.
Okay, so I start to reach for my sword and ask who the fuck that was.
I was talking to my contact in the Omen. Why?
Do they have a name?
The person,
No.
the response, Ninjacles was in her head, so you didn't hear any of it.
Okay.
But I mentioned the Hallowed Chamber, I think, which is why he got upset.
Would any of us, I guess, have prior knowledge of what the Hallowed Chamber is?
There's only one other person who would know you, and that's Bane.
So yeah, I say it. Gonna have to meet with Mr. Hallowed Chamber. They're expecting contact with me in Umbra. There's nothing relevant. And Smuggler's Cove.
This deathly hallowed chamber of secrets.
Captain, what do you think of this?
Curious about what you mean by hallowed chamber.
I'm not sure how much I can say, to be honest. I can say that they are on par with the Whispers.
Just
we don't get
then.
We don't get along very much.
So we're going to meet them. Why then?
Because they also
Are we
work with
speaking
Omen.
out on the deck?
Yes.
Maybe we should quickly head in so that we're not
Take
worrying
this inside,
the crew. Yeah. And I'll tell you the tiny bit that I know about them.
Of course.
Into my quarters, then. The captain goes and opens the door.
File in.
And sits down. As you all come in. Cord.
Yes, Captain.
Shut the door.
I could have mage hand the door. I'm just gonna make you get up and walk over there and close it.
God, you can't use magic for everything.
When it's a cantrip, I can.
Fun though.
It's a cantrip, not a cantrip.
No, it's
All right, Ben.
Well, most people think that it's all just an old wives' tale. But even though Omen doesn't know everything, they do know that they exist. They're a secret order of paladins that operate out of Umbra. And there is a sacred church to Dia, Mistress of Hell, that they follow. And as far as I know, they'll kill anyone to keep balance.
That sounds pretty accurate. I suppose that luck is on our side in this situation. Don't go telling anyone. And if he ever hears about it, he's going to get so smug it'll be unbearable. But I know one of the higher ups. I don't know his rank. He is an on again, off again friend of mine, loosely.
Friend or friend, Iris?
The pant string's looser than the friendship.
And his name, please don't kill me, Captain. His name is Sebastian Marquis de la Althea.
Sebastian, I look at the captain.
Sebastian Marquis de la Althea.
Yes.
Marquis isn't like the rank?
No. The man she speaks of happens to be part of a family that originally settled Althea. Which means
very high up.
He's very rich, very powerful. And he's your contact.
We have an on-again, off-again relationship that usually benefits the both of us, but it's not something that's talked about out in the open due to the sensitive nature between our organizations. So I speak of this in the highest confidence. It cannot be said on land.
I trust you all keep to it then.
Of course.
Aye.
Our plan hinges on Iris's station not being compromised, as well as Bane's.
I like my head where it is.
Seeing as I have the map, it should probably take any suspicion off my head. Make things easier, but that's also probably hinges on me seeming pleasantly distant from you all when we're in port.
So as long as you know where your true loyalties lie, which should be here, then we're good. We're good.
I know exactly where they lie, and I know exactly what they mean to me. And I have utter trust and faith in you all.
Understood. You'll have nothing but the same.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
It is difficult as one of my rank to not do what we do best, and that is break trust. We build it only to break it. But something tells me that's not what I want to do this time. And I could lose everything because of it. So I mean it when I say I'm trusting all of you.
It's good. Because I don't know if you know this. I am a very trusting man. However, break my trust. You will soon find yourself at the deepest depths of the Althean Ocean.
It's okay. Our motivations align in a roundabout way. I can still have my loyalties to the Whispers without having it to Omen.
Good. I pray I do not see a day when the Whispers then turn on us too.
I hope that is not the case. And I don't think it will anytime soon.
As do I, for your father's sake.
Me too. I'll absent-mindedly play with the ring on my finger. Me too. Anyway, are we done? I think I may like to retire.
Yes. Get some sleep.
By your leave, I'll leave.
Bane, you stay.
Aye.
The rest of you can be relieved.
Of course, sir.
Do we close the door?
Yes, Cole. Shut the door.
What is my purpose? You close doors.
What is my purpose, Master? You shut doors. Is there anything else you're leaving out? Not that I don't trust you, but that I believe that there may be some things that you're leaving out to spare the crew.
Not from memory. I wasn't that high up, so the knowledge that I have is limited, but I am happy to share it.
Do any operations in Umbra? I just want
I
everyone
know
to
some
be
old contacts.
good. Just want everyone to be prepared for when we get into Umbra. It's not a safe place, by any means.
I'll keep a sharp eye out, Captain.
While we may have avoided the Zegodonth today, I do suspect that we will see it again.
Do you think the Zegodonth is in the with Omen?
It's possible. Seeing as how we pirates have rejected Captain Grimm. He could have allied with Omen as a way to get back at us.
Well, I don't like it either way. Zombies are gross.
Very. They do
Anything
make a
else,
nice
Captain?
squelching sound, though, when you crush the heads.
I wouldn't call it nice.
I would.
That's fair.
Anything else you wish to tell me?
Nothing of importance, but did you get those blue apples?
Haven't had a chance to try one yet.
We could cut one open.
He stands up from his desk and he walks to the back of his quarters, and you hear a top of a barrel just flies across the room. And he grabs out 6. Here, take these to the offices, and he just kind of like drops them in your hands. And
we hear them whisper, "Bite me."
We'll fix it in post. Just make it blue.
I'm just waiting expectantly.
It's blue, but it's edited in post to where Rico just painted on it too, like you did on them.
Yeah.
Every time he picks it up, you see the whole red apple, just a blue dot right there.
Hand pledge the favor.
Mr. Sunset said blue.
Maybe that's why they said it tastes like blue. Interesting, though. I like it.
I think it tastes more purple.
Happy for me to leave, Captain?
Yes, go ahead.
I'll fumble my way out the door whilst juggling the apples and slowly deliver them around to everyone.
And somehow I'll still be there to close it.
Take a nice bite of apple. Fucking hell. Tastes like blue.
It does have a very interesting flavor to it. It's a profile that you can't really place. It's similarly to like a Granny Smith apple, but at the same time it has like an infusion of like other like berries and stuff. You can't really
like
place it.
So it's almost like a cotton candy grape.
I thought you were just going to say an infusion of blue. So I was like, yep, I'll do it. I'll do it.
I made a Blue's Clues.
When Bane gives me my apple, I didn't upset you, did I?
No.
You seemed a little bit concerned when I brought up Sebastian and his place.
Yeah. I'm more worried that he might be using you for information as well.
To be honest,
And
probably.
Yeah.
But I'm also using him for information. It's a two-way street. Not only that, it turns out I've got my father's taste. I'm a sucker for love regardless of circumstance. As far as I could tell, he couldn't sustain it with my mother, even though he loves her so. I have the same sort of situation, unfortunately.
In that case, all I can suggest is to keep a guarded heart, lest it betrays the lot of us.
I know. Perhaps once I've retired, if that even gets to happen, perhaps once I've retired, I can settle down. Or maybe perhaps we'll come to blows. and he'll realize that that life isn't for him. Who's to say?
Who's
By
to
the
say?
way, thank you for helping save me earlier.
Of course. Nobody hits Iris.
She'll give you like a kiss on the cheek. Thank you, love.
Bane will blush profusely and quickly walk away.
Oh, cute. And I'll eat my apple. What in the fuck? And just start eating it more.
Why does it taste like blue?
Yeah, let's say, how do dire wolves do with apples? I was gonna say, I give even give apples a little bit.
Hey,
Oh, red!
whoa, Rit.
That's some good red.
Wreck the
Riss is a
ruckus,
Ritz.
Riss. Wreck the ruckus, Riss, Reggie.
Athelstan proceeds to sprint around the deck.
It's like catnip, but for dogs.
Yep.
And with that, night comes. And that is where we're going to end that session for tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We got our first combat!
Hey!
Did we get all our spell slots back?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a long rest to get all your stuff back.
I only missed most of my attacks. Yeah.
It happens sometimes. It happens.
Hey, at least I was rolling the right die.
Is there like a button that you just click
There is a
and-
long rest button, yes.
Where is it?
It's next to the short
It's
rest
at
button.
the top.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is actually next to the short rest button. He's just being... And with Scooter, it's hard to tell when he's being a smartass.
Trying to be a smart ass, but actually was a smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go ahead and hit mine.
The rest buttons were the first thing I knew. I'm like, ooh.
It's actually in your languages for your character as well. It's just smart ass in there. It's on the list.
But thank you all so much for tuning in. It was a lot of fun. I know we got up to a lot in this session, a lot of info gathering and stuff like that. That's just a part of it. It's information and intrigue and mystery and stuff.
Woo, blue apples.
And blue!
Blue apples.
We love blue.
And people taking drugs twice.
Woo!
And slapped thrice?
Oh, I need to get that back to Bane.
Yes, you do.
The cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. As Mr. Sunset would say it.
Yes, oranges.
Yeah.
A lot of
Cocaine.
mispronunciations too.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
opium is a hell of a drug.
I just peed them in my pants.
Opium in my pants. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. And remember, there's 20 sides to every story. Come and be a part of ours. Thank you. Good night. We love you. Stay safe. Until next time on the high seas.